Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. Plato's Closet in North Charleston and West Ashley can help make your holiday easier with cash for clothes. Sell us your gently used trendy styles to earn cash on the spot. We need your denim, dressy clothes, sweaters, boots, and more. Plato's Closet buys and sells sustainable styles. Earn cash to make holiday spending less stressful. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle this year. Simply get cash for your cool clothes at Plato's Closet. Plato's Closet, located in West Ashley on Sam Rittenberg Boulevard and North Charleston on Rivers Avenue.
Welcome to BB on Blast with me, Lindsay.
And me, Jared. We are doing it without Gaz today. It's all brand new.
Yeah, Gaz has been sacked. He will never be seen on this show again.
And now you have me instead.
He's been found out for inappropriate behaviour. He's been insulting the Jews. He said the N-word. And he's homophobic.
So, and now you have me instead, which is great, isn't it?
Gaz is an absolute wanker.
So, yeah.
I'm here with Jared, my understudy, and now Gaz's understudy.
I'm now Gaz's understudy. It's lovely to be with you, Lindsay.
I'm also here.
It's like the baby from that horror task.
We're here with a lot of others.
Who is?
It's Baby Bow Bow.
I know what you're saying.
I don't know what you're saying. Don't eject me.
Lewis, you're fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It's Baby Bow Bow.
Lewis
And
is here. Controversial Lewis is here.
Controversial Lewis has done it again.
And who else are we with? We're with Molly.
Mall BBUK.
No, you're not allowed to plug yourself on my
Oh!
Alfie.
Yeah, Alfie, yeah, what?
We're with Alfie.
Who else?
Johnny from Big Blagger.
Johnny, he got his question answered by Arissa. Tui. Anyway,
Yeah.
you
We are
can see
also
that.
with...
We're also with
Chris from Big Blagger.
Chris from Big Blagger. Follow Big Blagger. Although, what is the point of following Big Blagger? Now Big Brother is over.
However...
BB Can and BBUS.
That's why.
And basically, because now Big Brother's over, don't follow BBUK 247, which is me. Follow at It's Jared J. Because
Jared,
that's
this ain't
myself.
your own
Jared,
personal
I'm following you.
Yeah, but I will plug BB on Blast every day.
Jared, I'm following you,
better.
and you're not following me back.
Oh, Molly, I'll fix that right now.
Jared,
Are you serious?
What?
Jared, fix that now.
No,
Fix it
BB
right away.
247, but he does not follow me on his Jared account. What a disgrace.
Molly.
We're fake fans.
Alfie only followed me the other week.
Alfie,
I'm
only
still
following
waiting.
you. No, he's following you.
I followed you back.
I did it before.
He just followed you now.
I made you sweat for 5 minutes.
Guys, Jazz is not here yet. Jazz.
Guys, isn't here yet. Twat.
But a mystery benefactor has been sending us drinks all night. We have had apple sours, white wine, red wine, milk,
More sours.
biscuits,
We've had a great old
And
time.
2 meals that they would not serve us.
Onion
Because we had that
rings.
much sense to us.
onion rings. Who has been sending us that
We've had a
stuff?
great
We were
old
like,
time,
we've had
haven't
2
we?
meals.
It's mad.
No, they were
Oh,
like,
hold on. We got extra content here. It's BB Spy. BB Spy. That's Matt from BB Spy. And also we're joined by Gary from BB Radio. What's it called? BB Radio. Oh, fuck. Couch potatoes.
That's the one. Hello.
So,
Gary is here.
Lindsay,
Go on.
how are you feeling about the fact that this could be the last time we're all together?
I don't think it is, because we're going to have a party at your house.
Exactly.
I think BB is going to Netflix.
Do you know what, Lindsay? I love you for that. Your optimism is great.
I am optimistic.
We are waiting for Gaz. At some point he'll
Fuck
turn
Gaz.
up. But right now, Gaz isn't part of this podcast.
No, fuck
this is me
him.
and you.
He's always late. He's a knob. He's obsessed. He's vain. He's narcissistic. And oh, here he is! Lol. That is the best timing. Oops.
So basically, Gaz turns up in the middle of this.
Guys, I got them in. I'm going to have Gaz say hello, then I'm going to stop
He's
this.
recording the podcast.
Oh, I'm recording the fucking podcast. Whose podcast is this?
You're actually gonna have to edit these together.
Mate, you know I can't edit shit.
What you've been saying?
Guys, I've been saying all sorts
bet
of
you
you.
have.
Look, I got these cunts in. They don't even
They're with
fucking
us.
care.
Oh,
Guys,
they
say
don't
hello.
care.
It's a podcast.
I'm doing the podcast too. It's a podcast and a podcast.
Oh my god!
I've
It's like
been
the Matrix.
surveying
It's
members
like-
of the public on the way
In a
here.
mirror, in a mirror, in a mirror, in a mirror.
No,
You feel a bit wet.
I'm not wet. It's just a lot of hair product.
Hey, you look wet.
I'm not wet.
Okay, I'm stopping recording
Well,
now. Guys,
I mean,
have you stopped?
now I've seen Gary, I'm
say
a little
hey,
bit wet.
Guys.
Yes? Hey, Gaz. Say hey, Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay.
Oh my god, this is mad.
Okay, that's enough of that part.
Okay, the voice notes app is now officially shit.
So let's see what we can salvage from that. I am on my way into the Wetherspoons here in Elstree, Borehamwood, to meet my fellow superfans. Now, fireworks are going off around. There's a somber mood on the streets in Elstree, to be quite honest with you. No, there's not. It looks like no one gives a fuck. I can't wait to see the gang. I actually feel quite emotional, so it was really nice to see Bianca and her mum. Bianca actually works for Shine, which is part of Endemol's group, and she is a true fan of Big Brother. And we'd met in the Bots bar, well no, the studio bar before. Such a good chat, I loved it. Just to actually, you know, that was what Big Brother was like, when you actually connect with someone and have your fucking opinions and can share them and dissect them. Like, that's what Big Brother is all about, and it's just so fucking sad that it's all potentially coming to an end. But we're kind of hopeful, all the fans are hopeful that it's going to continue. A tweet has just come through saying, Gaz, where are you? You're missing out on all the free stuff that everyone is sending you. Trust me, Matt, I am just moments away. And you better fucking get your share of that free stuff, because I'm going to be on it. Side note, I absolutely need to pee, so once I've peed, then I'll be on it. Oh, I see the spoons right there. Oh, I already feel emotional. It can't be over. It cannot be over. Right, let's do this. Where are the superfans? I see them, they're in the same table as usual. Right, hello, yeah, you're still here. Hello. Oh, hi, Jared. You're right. I'm good. Molly.
How are you?
How are you still here, not in a queue? Are you going to get in?
Yes, right.
They checked you in?
Guys.
They checked you in?
Yeah, they checked us in. Yes. No, listen, right. Can you hear us?
Yeah. I'm recording the podcast.
So is she. Look forward to what she's got to say.
You're going to be a massive
You're recording right now?
Yeah, I'm recording.
I'll say after.
Okay. Lewis,
How's it going?
good to see you.
Yeah, you too, sir.
Controversial Lewis. Lindsay, what have you been saying?
Guys, I've been saying all sorts
I
of
bet you have.
Look, I got these cunts in. They don't even
Yeah, we
fucking
done.
care.
What do you mean they don't care? I'm doing the podcast too. It's a podcast of the podcast.
Oh my God.
I've been surveying members of the public on the way here. Yes. What? No?
You feel a bit wet.
I'm not wet. It's just a lot of hair products. I'm not wet.
I can't stop it recording.
Well, I mean,
Have you
now I've seen Gary, I'm a little bit wet.
Gaz.
Yes? Hey, Gaz. Say hey, Lindsay.
Hey, guys.
Oh my God, this is mad.
Have you seen how much free stuff we've had?
Why? Who? From?
No, literally, right, so we tweeted it.
Gary, you beautiful man.
New housemate, very good to see you.
Loving this. Loving this. Have you, hang on. First time around I wore this.
I know.
Yeah, I brought out the silver again. I couldn't love it twice. Good to see you. Good job.
We tweeted about free drinks. They said there's 2 bottles of wine, shots.
What? Tag Wetherspoons? Yeah, back in the fold. Matt. Just put it here, Alfie Sheldon. Oh, yeah. Good, really good. We've got Chris and Johnny. This is like a special moment. I will get a chair, but I need to pee. Have an onion ring. I'll just eat an onion ring, then I'll pee. Right, back with the superfan. That packet is open, it's fallen out in my pocket. I've now got a crummy pocket. Oh my God, so nice to see them all. Let's get this show on the road.
Oh. What's it doing? Uh-oh. Welcome to BB on Blast, the finale edition, with me, Lindsay.
And me, guys.
Sorry about that bit where we go, oh, it's the voice memo thing. It's totally shit. Anyway, I hope
doesn't work anymore.
It's crap. This podcast is going to be littered with more ums, ahs, and you whats than normal. I hope you enjoyed that bit of atmosphere at the start there. It was quite
live from Elstree.
It was quite funny because I was recording and then Gaz was recording.
We had no idea that we were going to walk in on each other's recordings. Well, I did.
That was
yours.
like walking in on each other, having sex with other people, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, when you're introducing the podcast without me.
I know, with Jared. God, lucky listeners, thank God I wasn't keeping up that level of shrillness throughout the entire podcast.
Do you remember when staff came over to tell us to be a bit more
Oh,
quiet?
yeah. I'm not surprised.
In a
listening back
Wetherspoons
to that.
as well.
God, I get so shrill when I'm drunk. So abusive as well. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. And that was quite early on. God knows what it was like later on.
Yeah, that would have been, 7 p.m, something like that.
Fuck me. But that was fun, wasn't it? With all the free drinks and...
I missed them, but more arrived when I got there. They sent over
they
2
did.
jugs of, like, tropical cocktail, 2 boards of...
Boards of
you know those
what?
holders that look like a thing you'd spank someone with?
Oh, yeah.
That hold the shots, little paddle, yeah. 2 paddles of...
Apple sours.
Apple sours and cherry sours.
We'd already had about 3 or 4 paddles of those.
Who was it, though?
I don't know. Who was the mystery
Does
person?
anyone know yet? Do the superfans
It's
know?
because Jared sent a tweet saying, send us free drinks. Yeah, one person admitted to sending us a glass of milk.
Who was that?
Someone on Twitter, I can't remember, Jared knows. But also...
Oh, I'm going to ask the superfans now, because I want to know.
But also... oh, fuck.
Yeah.
What I was going to say.
But also... What?
Oh, yeah. So we were there, like, the superfan gang. And then Lewis and Molly came along. Lewis, what is he? LJ, whatever the fuck he is.
LJ 815.
815. And Molly, Mole BBUK. Now, finally, we know the Mollies apart. And they were there, and they wanted to get in the house, but they weren't on a guest list. But Andrew and who's the other person who couldn't come? Alex, lovely Alex from Ireland. He couldn't come on the guest list.
Yeah.
So basically, they tried to swap and get other people on, but no one had bothered. I said, "Come on, let's just email Paul Osborne right now." I emailed Paul Osborne fucking 6 o'clock the night of the final.
Emailed?
No, DM'd him the night of the final.
Yeah.
Can you believe he had nothing better to do than reply to my message?
That was good.
And
of him.
he said message this person, so I messaged them.
Oh.
But he gave me the wrong email.
Oh.
Then he went, "Oh, it's got a dot in it." So he looked back on it and realised.
That's good
then
of
he
him.
said-
Oh, Paul, you
Then
legend.
he messaged this other person. So then we got Lewis and Molly in on the guest list with us. And then should we get to that bit later? Let's
Yeah,
do
let's
your
get to that bit
first.
later.
But
So-
anyway, Lewis and Molly, I got you in. So and that's the thing, because that's what I was going to say about Jared.
What?
Because Jared goes, Jared tweeted, and we got those free drinks.
Tweeted who, though?
Good Jared, but I'm saying bad Jared. When I was trying to get Lewis and Molly the tickets in, Jared's like, "Don't even bother. It's not even worth it. It's not going to happen."
I hate when the superfans
wouldn't
get
bother.
antsy like that.
I wouldn't bother.
Basically, they get scared they're going to lose their place.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh no, we shouldn't try to ask for too much."
Yeah, and it's like, fuck it, man. It's the last night. If you never try,
They
you
get
never
suspicious,
know.
don't they? New housemates and stuff like that.
Come on, get
I wanna
everyone
know
in. Let's
who
have a
did
party.
Jared tweet saying we're here in Wetherspoons because
He just tweeted.
but
the
Wetherspoons
world.
don't have a Twitter handle.
No, he didn't tweet Wetherspoons. He just tweeted his followers.
I want to know. It's really weird. Who's got the money just to like? I mean, no, it's cheap in Wetherspoons,
Yeah.
but like,
I got a bottle of prosecco in there for $10.99.
it's so cheap.
Good, isn't it?
I mean, thank God it's cheap because
Well, it's not cheerful. There's two
Yeah.
guys in there trying to like fill Molly up, basically.
yeah, but Molly brought that upon herself. 'Cause
Victim blame.
no, she started to schmooze because Jared wanted a cigarette. So really,
Oh, is
Jared
that
caused
why?
that whole situation.
Uh-huh.
Oops, outed on the podcast as a smoker. At least
So
a casual one.
What, his mum ain't listening?
You never know.
Go on, tell us about what you did on
Oh
the way
yeah,
there.
so the reason we started it that way was because obviously I didn't know you were recording when I walked in, and what I alluded to in my section there was that on my way to L Street I decided to survey the public to see who they wanted to win Big Brother.
Loony. Who would do such a thing?
Me. So I approached random people
Yeah.
and asked them. I was like, "Tonight's a special night. Do you know what night it is?" Obviously, a few people said bonfire night. Not a single person said it was a Big Brother final. I told them it's the final Big Brother final.
Yeah.
Who do you want to win?
Yeah. And they went, "Is that still on?"
Well, do you want to listen? Shall we try and put a few responses
Yeah, try.
in?
Yeah, I want to
Let's
hear
see how
them.
it goes.
I want because I've not heard these, so
You're going to pause while I get to the
no,
places?
I can't pause because
No, you have to.
I've got to
'cause
pause.
because I can't like.
the
I've
podcast
got
is
to
going to
jump
crash
around
again.
in my
Jump around.
in my recording as well.
Jump up and get down.
And bear with us because
Jump,
we're dealing with
jump,
this shit voice
jump,
memos app
yeah,
on two devices right now.
Okay, bear with us, listeners.
Is it working? Okay, let's see.
That guy doesn't look English. I need to find young people that might actually watch. Do young people watch Big Brother? Probably not. Does anyone watch Big Brother? That's the question. Oh, this girl maybe. Excuse me. Can I ask you a question? Mm-hmm. It's the final Big Brother final tonight.
So,
Who do you want to win?
I haven't been watching
I'm recording this for my podcast. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to tell you now.
Oh, no. I haven't been watching it though.
Oh my god, no one watched it. Do you even know who's in there?
No.
Oh my god, you're
don't.
clueless.
I'm literally clueless.
Oh,
So
here you
sorry.
go. Person number one doesn't know Big Brother's still. No, does know Big Brother's still on, but doesn't watch it. But you were aware it was the final Big Brother final.
Yeah, I was aware.
But still not bothered. Don't want to tune in.
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
Which podcast? Sorry, which podcast?
My podcast is called BB on Blast. It's
BB on Blast.
exclusively about Big Brother. Oh, sorry.
That's right.
Yeah, but if you don't watch Big Brother, it's a little bit irrelevant. But we're on iTunes, we're on Spreaker.
No, nice.
Yeah.
Sorry
and
about that.
Twitter.
Didn't know
No,
until
it's
it's
okay.
Spreaker.
I've had a can of alcohol, and I'm going to survey the public. So I'm deciding now I'm ready to face the public. I'm going to go around, hope I don't get arrested, and ask a few more people.
Anyway,
If someone said to me, "Can I ask you a question?" I'd be like, "No, Fuck, no, you cannot."
the conversation with her
she
continued a bit longer.
The fact she even humoured you for that long is quite a goggles.
Well, there was more, but I think it's going to be a waste of airtime, so I'm going to find the next person.
Should I pause it?
Yeah, you
Has
can
put his
pause it.
headphones in, which I feel was quite
No,
antisocial.
so I can hear it myself.
Well, what am I fucking meant
can
to talk
film.
about in the
Okay,
meantime?
pause it now.
Jesus.
Okay, it's good. Okay, member of the public, number 2. What's your name?
Joe.
Joe, I'm Gaz. Nice to
Hello,
meet you.
Gaz.
And
Hello.
tonight is the final, Big Brother final. Who do you want to win?
I have no idea. I don't watch Big Brother.
Have you ever watched Big Brother?
I think I might have watched the first couple of series.
I love it. Nobody knows that it's still on. I think it's such a big...
It's on Channel 5 now,
It is on Channel 5,
I
but
know that.
they've dropped it. It's going to end tonight.
Okay.
The Big Brother superfans are
I'm sorry to let
heartbroken.
you down.
Do you know what? You remind me of Davina a little bit. You've got shades of Davina about you. Did you get that a lot?
So I met her recently.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and I said, she went, have we met before? And I went, no, but people always tell me that I'm quite similar to you.
You have totally got shades of Davina. That's amazing. How come you met her?
Oh, because I did voiceovers and she was at the same agency.
Oh, I'm in love with Davina.
She's great.
Thanks for your time, Joe.
Okay, so
That was good.
So Joe actually looked really like Davina. It was weird.
How funny.
Yeah.
How funny is that?
And she had a nice dog with her on the train as well, so I like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And she just met Davina like 2 weeks before.
That's
How
fun.
weird is that?
She does voiceover. That's cool.
I'll find the start of the next person now.
Shall I
Give us
pause
a
it?
pause.
Fucking hell.
Okay, I'm here with member of the public number 3. My name's Gaz. What's your name? Sarah. Tonight is the final Big Brother. Tonight is the final Big Brother final. Who do you want to win?
I don't watch it.
Have you ever watched Big Brother?
Yeah,
When?
like 15 years ago.
Who was in it? Do you remember?
It was that Nasty Nick.
Nasty Nick, Series 1.
Yeah,
Mate, that was 18 years ago.
It was a long time ago.
I think.
Quite old,
It's 2018 now, started in 2000, so 17 years ago. Oh, you've been playing a very devious game, Nick.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it shocked the nation.
Yeah, who did you want to win, Craig? Were you for Craig or... I was Anna? Me too! Anna for life! I love Anna. Okay, thank you for your time. I'm going to pause that now. You're the third person that is not watching Big Brother right now.
That was good.
Let me just see if this is the next person.
It's about 15 years ago. Lol. That was when we should have stopped fucking watching.
15 years ago.
Fuck me, man. Jesus.
Oh, actually, that one went straight into the next
Yeah.
person.
Oh, I'm still recording, so fill your boots.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, this fucking app, man.
It's awful.
Right.
Okay, I think this is member of the public number 4. My name's Gaz. What's your name? Imani, nice to meet you. Tonight is the final Big Brother final. Who do you want to win?
No idea.
Person number 4 that does not have a clue who's in Big Brother. You have ever watched Big Brother, right, in your life?
I have, yes.
Do you, when was the last time you watched Big Brother? Who was in there? Brian Dowling or Brian Bellow?
The blue eyes.
Well, Brian Bellow was a black guy, so probably Brian Dowling. The Irish Brian who won. Brian Bellow? He can't have blue eyes if he's a black guy. Contacts? Contact lenses?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, Yogurt Top Brian.
contacts.
With Samantha, the twins. He had a love interest with them. Remember?
I think so, yeah.
Charlie.
And Jedward.
Who?
Jedward.
Jedward. Oh, you watch Celebrity Big Brother?
Yeah.
So you're more of a Celebrity Big Brother viewer than a regular Big Brother.
Yeah.
Jedward did it twice, you know.
Oh, yeah. Was it 2 years ago?
Possibly. They went back in. I think they were in there with Kim Woodburn. Yeah. Thank you for your time.
Sorry about that.
No, I'm sorry. This is exactly the reaction
You're not today.
that I wanted. Okay, person number 5. My name's Gaz. What's your name? Sean.
She was nice.
Tonight is a very special day. It's the final, Big Brother final.
Oh, is it?
Who do you want to win?
I haven't been watching it this year. Yeah, I don't know. Give me a name and I'll say it.
Wait, he has been watching.
No, I wouldn't like to skew your vote, you know, it has to be impartial. You have ever watched Big Brother in your life, right?
I have, yes.
When did you last watch Big Brother? Who was in it?
Oh, this was... Oh, no, that is a good question. Probably when the celebrity one with that woman off How Clean's Your House.
Oh, Kim Woodburn.
Yeah, Kim Woodburn, yeah.
Jedward.
Yeah, that was
Classic,
the last
classic
one,
recently.
so...
Yeah. Actually, the previous person that I spoke to also mentioned Jedward and the Kim Woodburn series. Yeah, so that stuck in with your
That
mind.
is a classic
But did
series.
you know Channel 5 had dropped it and it's potentially the last ever one?
Yeah, I knew. I remember when it popped up. It was like on my newsfeed and all that.
So
and
it wasn't enough
like,
to make you tune in.
Not enough. I think it was, well, I'd try and catch up with Tay at the moment. There's so much with Netflix and all that, trying to watch everything.
There's talk that it may go to Netflix, you know.
Oh, really?
Maybe. We're hoping. The super fans are hoping. Right, I'm on my way to the house right now. I'm not going to take any more of your time, though. Appreciate you talking to me.
No problem.
Okay, I can't remember what number of person I'm on. This might be person number 6. Member of the public number 6. My name's Gaz. What's your name?
Megan.
Megan. Nice to meet you. Tonight is a very special night. Do you know what night it is?
Bonfire night.
Apart from that, it's the final Big Brother final.
Oh, right, okay.
Who do you want to win?
I have absolutely no idea. I'm so sorry.
Love it.
You
Have
knew
you
it,
ever
didn't
watched
you?
Big Brother?
Yes, not for many years.
Who's the last housemate that you remember? A series you
Oh
watched?
my god. I can't even tell you. Like, the guy who won, like, there's a northern guy who won it like the first year or the second year.
Craig.
Yeah, Craig.
You've been planning a very tedious plan, Nick.
Yeah, exactly.
Showing
yeah.
people
I remember it.
names, Nick. Showing people names. How could you? Series 1. That's what jumps into your mind. You must have watched it since the year 2000.
Nikki?
Who is she? Where did you find her? Yeah, Legacy housemate.
Yeah.
You're not the first person. Out of every person I spoke to tonight, nobody's watching it. I'm on my way to the Big Brother house right now, to the final Big Brother final. I'm a huge fan, and I'm probably going to cry tonight.
Well, enjoy.
Thank you very much. Okay, I think this is the 7th person that I spoke to. I'm bothering members of the public all around tonight. My name's Gaz. What's your name? Aisha.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Tonight is a very special night. Do you know what night it is? It's the final, Big Brother final. Who do you want to win? I'm determined to find someone who's been watching it. Out of 6 people, everyone has not been watching it.
I don't know, this year, I don't know.
Why not? Did you know it was ending? Did you not?
Did I even know it was on?
Did you even know it was on? Do you know what channel it's on?
5.
Channel 5. Who presents it?
We're taking it a bit too far.
I'm going deep.
You hear that? You're taking it a bit too far when I asked who's presenting
No,
it.
it was on for a hot second and I thought it finished a long
A
time
hot
ago.
second. Never mind.
Well, it
Wait.
finished a long time ago.
You thought it finished a long time ago? Nah, a lot of people say, is that still on? You're not the only
This is the
person.
last one, right?
Last ever.
I don't blame them, it's getting a bit out
Of hand? Out of date. Yeah.
It's getting a bit out of date.
How is it?
Yeah, since the year 2000.
It's crazy because Jade Cuddy's mum,
Yeah,
I
Jackie.
served her. She's
Yeah.
like, oh, you probably won't remember me, but I'm Jade Cuddy's mum. I was like,
As if she's going around name dropping that she's Jade Cuddy's mum. Like, come on, Jackie, we know who you are. You're a star in your own right. Right? Or not?
yeah, she got forwarded.
She got what for?
This is an exclusive about Jackie, Jade's mum. It's quite hard to hear
It's
Aisha
very hard to hear.
in this audio. She was quite quiet and a little bit distant from me. But,
I'm like fucking blind her.
but she had a story about Jade's mum, so this is why it's gold.
Go on.
She said she got frauded.
Frauded? What do you mean?
So squatters stayed in her house.
Who, Jackie's house?
Yeah.
What, when she was in Big Brother?
Did she go on?
Yeah, celebrity. You know when Jade had the whole racism
Yeah.
thing with Shilpa? Her mum went in there with her. And her boyfriend, who she later married before she died. Yeah. Oh god, that was a dark series, man.
So her mum was telling me she's going through like they have to fix her credit because of people who've been squatting in her house while she's been abroad.
This is gold, I love it.
Stressed out.
No. When was this? How long ago was this?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, Jackie, my heart goes out to you.
So I hope that does well.
R.I.P. Jade, though. Like,
No, seriously, it's sad.
I know that was so sad.
She told me something, oh god, I know because I was so young then. I remember Jade because her personality was wild.
Yeah, Jade was unforgettable, to be honest with you. Like, it does make me a little bit emotional thinking
almost
about
crying.
Jade. They were like watching her like slowly die for that year when she had cancer. Like,
That was fully on screen as well.
I know, and then
had
she
a
got
little show about.
she had a documentary and she got married to Jack and yeah. Oh man, tonight wasn't emotional enough for me already.
Who's in it then? Is it famous? Anyone
No,
famous?
it's regular Big Brother, so you're not going to know who they are unless you've been watching.
Oh, this is awful.
Is that
I'm not going to
awful?
go out my way to watch it because I've missed everything.
Exactly, you can't tune on the finals.
Yeah,
What's
that's
the point?
awkward.
Did you hear about the whole Roxanne stuff in the last Celebrity Big Brother where she said like someone punched her?
Okay, I heard.
Everyone heard about that, right?
One?
Yeah. So what they do is they sort of like stop the celebrity,
And then-
turn around the house in about 3 days, and then they start again. That's what Channel 5 do. Or did.
They're really quick.
Real
I
quick.
remember that, and then I remember them showing the video, and she had to apologise to everyone because she obviously acted. But I don't know
Yeah,
how
like
you
blew
can
out of all proportion.
I don't know how
Yeah.
you can even say that. Those are the sick girls that go claiming stuff that hasn't happened, and make girls like telling the truth.
It's totally undermined the whole Me Too stuff,
How
right?
can you say someone hit you and then they show the video? That's not even like she's delusional.
Yeah, she was delusional. And then it came out that a lot of other people she'd worked with had had similar experiences where she tried to accuse them of stuff. Yeah, she's not okay. Which is sad,
That
actually.
should be. I hope that should harness her career because a lot of people are not going to want to work with her after that.
Mate, that's killed her career. Dead in the water.
Not work with someone like that.
No.
Proper accused the guy who was cussing to her, and I wasn't even tuning in. So
Exactly.
I got that.
Exactly. Not even watching it, you still know. See, it's in the public consciousness still. Even though you ain't watching it. Well, you knew about it and you weren't watching
I
it.
saw it. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? So I'm trying to look. Oh my god, yeah. Why is he hitting a female?
Yeah.
I see the video of him not in her. Literally just
Now,
go.
what is that? Exactly.
I said,
Tell me about it.
You're sick.
When I watched the episode, I was like, hang on, is that the incident? Because, what? Like, no. But how did Big Brother not have a better angle on that fucking...
No, she should have got in big trouble for that. They should have... Did they take her out at the end? Because she shouldn't have.
She left by her own accord.
Okay, well, they had
Only
to
when
give
the
her
public
option.
started to chant, like, get Roxanne out.
She had to get out, but that's... Imagine if no, that could have killed him if there's no video evidence. And why did it take them so long to release
Exactly,
the
it
video
could have
evidence?
really derailed
You
his
should sue
career.
them for that.
No, the evidence, the footage went out that night, but then because she took an allegation to Big Brother, they had to take it seriously and they gave him a formal warning. And they should have really revoked that warning because clear nothing really
Did they
happened.
not revoke it?
No,
They should have apologized.
but he did
to
win
him.
the series, so I guess that was
Did he
justice.
win
Yeah. Of course.
I'm happy for him then because that is not. How can you lie and say someone
If you're a victim of something major like that, you win.
He didn't even touch him. He should have. As a joke.
Like,
And then
I could do it to you now, and like,
she was laughing.
yeah,
That's sick.
I know, right? Where are we? I'm on my way to Elstree. It's not yet, is it? Luton. I'm from Bedford, so I know all about it.
Luton's a
It's
dirty
better than
area.
nice.
No.
Is
Well,
it not?
it's
Is it
alright.
better than Luton?
Well, yeah.
Everyone's better than Luton.
Correct.
She's right.
Aisha, you've been amazing. Thanks for your time. I'm going to stop this right now.
How funny was Aisha?
She was good,
Oh, I hope
man.
she can be heard on the podcast.
Do you know what? Turn that up, listeners. That was funny when she said they should have thrown her out. They should have thrown her out. She's right. She's like, that's
she's like,
sick.
that is sick.
That's sick. She's right. That was sick. I liked her. See, it takes a big scandal to get the regular man on the street to know about Big Brother.
Exactly.
Interesting. I cannot believe that. Sorry, you got more.
Yeah, no, go on. I got the last person.
I cannot believe that you had the balls to talk to people. But more than that, I can't believe people actually said yes and then talked to you.
I know.
Like,
Actually
what the fuck?
stood and had full-on conversations.
Like, why? I'd be like, what's your agenda? What are you trying to get out of me?
As soon as they knew I was recording a podcast,
Yeah.
they but mostly went, yeah, okay,
Shit,
fine.
man.
I know.
You're very good. Very good.
Well, let's go to the last person.
Okay, I've lost count, but maybe member of the public number 7. Tonight is a special night. Do you know what night it is?
Sorry?
Just tonight is a special night. Do you know what that is?
Bonfire night?
Apart from Bonfire Night, is the final. Big Brother final.
She's not the last person.
Who do you want to win?
I don't watch Big Brother, I'm sorry.
When did you last watch Big Brother? Did you
No,
even
I've
ever
got to
still...
skip this
Fuck
one.
these
I don't like
people.
it.
Number 6, I think.
This is
Can I ask
good.
you a question for a podcast? It's called BB on Blast. Tonight is a special night. It's the Big Brother final. The final Big Brother final. Who do you want to win?
Oh, Kian.
I found the person that watches Big Brother still. Oh my god.
I know.
Kian. You want Kian to win? We've spoken before, you just told me, so that was a bit of a giveaway. Have we? When? Where? Tell me. Give me more details. In the bar. Are you a production guest?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh my god, was that Celebrity Big Brother?
Yeah.
The start of the series,
while ago,
right?
yeah. At the
The
beginning
start of
of
the
the
Roxanne series?
Yeah.
Oh my god, no?
No. Or was it?
No, I feel like it was the beginning of the year.
Beginning of this year, so it would have been the year of the woman.
Year of the woman.
Oh
It was.
God, good to see you again. What's your name?
Bianca.
I'm Gaz. I'm sorry that I couldn't remember. I obviously just bothered too many members of the public asking if they'd be on my podcast. So,
You're going tonight then?
of course, I'm a production guest as well, so I will be in the bar. I'm excited. You want Kean to win? Tell me more about why you want Kean to win, because anyway, for me, he just hasn't done enough, but come on.
Fair.
Go on.
True. I kind of felt that, and I feel like this year, no one's really done enough.
Of the finalists, no, right?
No,
like, what are they all doing there?
Like, we've got one woman left, and
Zoe?
I loved Zoe at the beginning.
She's been miserable,
Loved her
hasn't she?
But she's been miserable.
Yeah.
She hasn't lived up to it. And I think it was last night when they showed the VTs.
I haven't seen last night's, unfortunately, so tell me.
So they showed their VTs again.
Okay, which is
And
nothing like that VT, is she?
Nothing like that. She has hints of it, but nothing really like that. Kian is the one that is literally
Most authentic.
the most authentic out of those guys. I think what Cameron's done is amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
and
agree.
We voted for both of them.
Okay.
But for me, Kian just clinched it. He's Irish, he's gay.
He's Irish.
Yeah, I mean, come on, we need different. We need
a vote in my book. It's like Brian the Redux, like Irish and gay.
That's me. Yeah, that's my reason.
Okay.
Who do you want to win?
So it's a bit difficult because I kind of felt like Lewis F was the winner of this series.
Oh, God.
No?
I can't stand Lewis.
Really? I mean, he was getting on my tits as well. Like
Yeah.
I would not want to live with him.
No.
But I felt like he was giving us the most to talk about.
Yeah.
So it's like
but then what about Lewis G? He had a lot for.
Oh, have you seen his video he's released of his rap single?
No, I haven't.
Mate, like it is tragic.
Oh, no.
And I was going, oh, Lewis G can actually rap. It is.
Maybe not.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, yes. Yeah.
So I'm in conflict with my co-host on the podcast.
Okay.
Lindsay wants Akeem to win,
Okay.
and I feel like Akeem is desperate for it. So desperate.
He is.
And like,
he is. But not in a Big Brother game playing original. Big Brother
yeah,
person type of way.
yeah.
He
He just really.
annoyingly really wants to win.
And I can't deal with like 110% and all these fucking percent. He's like, everything is like a team meeting with Akeem, right? Right.
Completely.
So I feel like Cameron's earned it, but I don't believe his story is genuine. I feel like he's constructed a story, and as he's 18, he doesn't actually. He wasn't there for the history of Big Brother, right?
No.
But he's definitely done his research.
Big time.
He's watched it, all the past series.
Yeah.
I feel like Lewis was his Anthony to his Craig, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, he knows that a storyline gets you to the final and makes you win this show, and he's constructed almost the perfect storyline to come out in the house. Like no one's done that really since Brian, Big Brother 2, which is, you've obviously got a soft spot because you're talking about Irish and gay, like
completely.
So for me, like I feel like I need to put some respect on Cameron's game because that was his game and he's done it expertly. But at the same time, he's got some really questionable views. Like on Twitter, he's been supporting like Trump and Brexit and shit like that.
The major thing,
And the big problem with the big conflict with Lindsay is the video where he talks about women's rights and stuff.
Right.
And what was that all about? Have you watched it?
No.
Basically, Lindsay's like, he's a misogynist, but he recorded this video like 2 years ago, whatever. And he was like, he's a kid. He's only 18 now, so I have to just be. I'm being like, well, that was clickbait. Like.
Yeah. But then that's also what I think about him, his politics, basically, is that he is young.
Yeah.
Could it be that he might persuade? I wouldn't say it's the right way of thinking because everyone's got an opinion, but for a gay man to support Trump,
Doesn't make sense, right?
it makes zero sense. So I think,
No, tell that to Kanye West.
well,
Not that he's gay, but you know,
definitely
he's a minority and he's a colour. It doesn't seem right. Yeah. What an embarrassment.
Borehamwood.
Anyway, we go on a little bit dissecting people's games.
She was
she's knowledgeable.
very intelligent.
She knows. She's watched the show long term.
Yeah, she was good. I liked her. Is she on Twitter?
No, she wouldn't give me
you
if she
ask
was.
her? Oh.
Last time I met her, I asked her for her social media, and this time when we left the studio because we watched the show next to Bianca and her mum she was with, and again she was like, "No, I'm not on them." So I've got no way of contacting Bianca ever again. But I really got a soft spot for her.
Oh well, hopefully she'll listen to this. I've got something to say about that Cameron business.
Yeah.
And this is just the start of many things I'll say.
Yeah,
about
and
it.
also now there's like we've got like what's been said post game.
Yeah.
To work on
Although
work
I don't
with as well.
necessarily know about that, but a little bit.
Yeah.
Listen, I was listening to Julie Girl.
This cat.
Listen,
Yeah.
Julie Girl's podcast was about.
I have not listened. I'm so
Okay.
behind on Judy Girl. It makes me feel bad.
Listen, Julie Girl were talking about how. Actually, they were talking about our opinion on Cameron, my opinion on Cameron, and how blah blah blah. But they, can overlook it a bit, blah blah blah. And then on their next podcast, it was about blackness and Big Brother, and they said, "Oh, we're tired of white people telling us what to think about race, and they don't know anything about what it's like to be in this position." And blah blah blah.
What was that?
No, he had some black guests on.
A man?
And a girl. But what they were saying...
it's the same people that did the original Being a Black Big Brother fan podcast, which they did.
Could be.
Possibly.
But the things they were
That was a
saying
great podcast,
about
though.
how white people don't really have a right to say about racial issues, which I completely agree, was exactly how I felt about the whole situation with Cameron. And it was so funny listening to them talk about that. And I know it's not the same thing. I know being black is a way worse minority than being a woman. Worse
minority.
You know what I mean? You get treated worse. Yeah, terrible. But it's funny because the things that they were saying about how dare you talk about what my reality is like for me was exactly how I feel about the Cameron situation, and is exactly why you can't relate to it and why they can't relate to it, because you're not a woman like me in India.
Yeah, but we always talk about race and we still relate to it.
I know we do. I wish I could phrase it exactly how they said it, but they said they're so tired of...
So you're not me in India?
They
India
said,
Willoughby?
Yeah.
What about her?
It
What
was
did
a
she say?
joke. Me and India are women.
Oh.
It's not a joke. We are women. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why can't I get anything out
I'm
right?
a woman.
No, I'm saying me and India understand. But the way they said it, it was just so funny after the previous episode where they'd said, oh, well, but Cameron, he was younger then, blah, blah, blah. And just like writing it off when they said, you can't tell me how it actually feels.
What you're saying is, would they say, oh, he was young then if he'd been racist?
Exactly.
Right.
And it was about they were talking about microaggressions and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how I felt watching the Cameron video. And it just made me realise that everything I've been saying is 100% true, and it's my experience of it, and it's my feeling of it. And if you don't understand it, you don't relate to it, or you can write it off, that's fine, but I can't, and that's because I'm a woman and you're not.
Okay.
So it was just interesting. It was interesting hearing those words, because exactly what James said is exactly how I felt about the Cameron video, about how people telling him how to feel about being black.
Mm-hmm.
What it felt like people telling me how to feel
about being a
about
woman.
not being a woman, but about people slagging off women.
Mm-hmm.
So, but do you want to do more of the Cameron stuff later? Because
more of the Cameron stuff?
What has he said since he's been out then?
Well, I watched the...
Oh, did you watch it?
Instagram Live.
Please tell me. I can get some.
So,
Cameron.
Thomas, who I love. I love Thomas, actually.
I love Thomas too.
Really...
We met Thomas.
We met him, and I really want him to come on the podcast.
Thomas, come on the pod.
And I think it's possible.
Do it. We've been talking to him.
So
We've been in talks with his people.
we have. Although it's better to go directly to him than his people.
Yeah,
his people are
that's
shit. Shout out to...
His people offered us an interview with Cameron, and we were like, yeah, okay. Then they went, oh, sorry, he ain't in London. And then on his Instagram, we saw that he was.
But,
Cameron, don't be a pussy. Come on the podcast.
But Cameron don't know who you are or who we are.
I bet you £1 million Cameron knows exactly who we fucking are,
I don't think he
especially
does.
me. Yes, he does.
But he hasn't had the time.
Bollocks. He had the time to have a go at Chris Wright on Twitter today. About Chris Wright tweeted about,
Yeah, I know Chris Wright.
He goes...
Power Trip housemate.
Yeah. Pointless couch.
I think he listens.
No, he doesn't listen.
He follows us all, though.
Yeah, I know he does. I'm friends with him on Facebook, but because he made a joke about Hussein in the membrane, and then someone was like, "Oh, that was their podcast site," and he went, "Oh, I must listen." He don't listen. But anyway, because he said about Cameron, "Oh, he's coming out for the third time,"
Yeah.
and then Cameron retweeted him and said, "You don't know what you're talking about, mate," or something.
Yeah.
It's like Chris is bisexual himself, and he does know what he's talking about. Even your own dad told you come out before. And also Cameron...
I didn't know Chris was bisexual.
Yeah. And also Cameron had already admitted in the house he'd come out to 4 or 5 friends and the whole of Twitter. So
I don't know. So, okay.
Sorry, go on. You go on.
So this is the Instagram Live with Thomas. It initially was with Akeem. I didn't see much of Akeem.
By the way, I'm glad Akeem didn't win now. Fuck me.
He's
You see
He's
that?
got a bit of ego, isn't
see
he?
that Lewis G video?
Yeah.
that
Lewis
was
G
bad.
still staring.
Lewis G is naughty. That
was
bad.
quite funny.
That is bad.
That was Lewis G like through and through.
If you
wasn't
didn't
it?
see that, Lewis G set Akeem up. She was slagging off Lewis F and
Akeem,
Lewis
G broadcast it on Instagram
streaming
Live.
it live.
Yeah.
And then they realised they shit themselves.
And Lewis F obviously heard about it.
Yeah.
And responded to it. He does a lot of Instagram Live as well.
Lewis F, you're also very welcome on the podcast.
So yeah, Thomas then was like, "Oh, I'm going to try and get Cameron in," and so Cameron joins, and it was funny because it was literally just like them having a conversation.
Yeah.
And all these fucking fans were having a right go, going, "Oh, you guys do know that you're on Instagram Live, right? Why are you treating us like it's a FaceTime conversation? You're just ignoring
that's
everyone.
good. I'd like to hear their personal
You're
conversation.
ignoring all of these." All of the fans that voted for you.
fuck that.
I told some guy, "Shut up, whoever."
Yeah.
Like,
I like to hear their
they did
private
take a moment to
conversation.
say thank you for voting. Cameron
Yeah.
said thank you. Thomas said thank you for support as well. But yeah, it's even better to just to listen in, like they're having a private
definitely.
conversation. And Thomas was like,
People are dumb.
Thomas was saying all kinds of shit they shouldn't be saying. Not
Yeah,
that I can remember,
Didn't
but
he? No, but I heard he said to Cameron, "What about these videos you did?"
he said to Cameron, "Oh, it was really." Touching moment when you came out for the third time or something like that, like a bit of shade. And then Cameron was like, I don't know what people are talking about. Like, I'd come out to a few members of my family and
When he said, "I'm bent" on Twitter as well.
and then, but that wasn't related apparently.
It wasn't related. Out of context.
He said that clip of that
No, it wasn't the
was
clip.
taken out of context.
The clip was out of context, but he tweeted, "I'm bent." Take those two words out of context.
Why does anyone tweet that though?
Exactly.
That doesn't count as coming out.
Okay, if you say
In
so.
my book, it doesn't.
Carry on.
Coming out is when you go to your dad and say, "By the way, Dad, I'm in a relationship with a guy," which is what I did, and he'd done that with his dad already. And I
Yeah,
think that is
Tony
something.
Dadley.
That is that is something that you do in stages, like it.
Oh yeah, I get that.
So I see from Cameron's side, like, yes, you told a few people close to you, like 5 people or whatever, and then admitted it on national TV. To an 18-year-old, that must feel fucking massive.
Yeah, true.
And he said, he said in his interview with Emma, he'd planned to keep it hidden the whole time.
Bollocks.
I
Do you
actually
believe that?
I actually buy it now. I actually believe
You
that.
sucker.
But anyway, the Thomas questioned the videos. Yeah.
Yeah, how did Thomas phrase it? I want to know.
I can't remember. I can't remember what he said.
I would love to have seen that.
It was late and there was
Yeah.
a lot being said.
Go on.
And Cameron said a lot of things have been taken out of context, what he said. And I don't know if he might have excused himself for being younger then as well. I'm not sure.
Oh, well, everyone else fucking has. He's taken those videos down, you know.
That's good though. If that's no longer views he holds, you would remove them, no?
Yeah, you'd remove them for other reasons too. Because people keep posting
Why-
them every
what-
time under your comments.
Who? You?
Everyone, no. Every time I go and look at his page, people are posting that video.
What would it take for you to let it go?
Nothing. I'm
Nothing.
nothing. I had virtually let it go. I had let it go. But his attitude since he's come out, I think, is stinky. And stinky. I don't like what he said to Chris Wright. And he's being very super defensive.
I looked at what he said to Chris Wright. I didn't think it was anything. He
It
said he was
was
having a go.
something.
It didn't seem
He was
like
being
much
super,
to me.
super defensive. Anyway, he had this thing on his Instagram going, "Ask me anything." So I said, okay, how is that out of context saying equality is being able to punch a woman in the face? He's not answered that one back yet. Well, I haven't looked at his Instagram live. Maybe he has.
Maybe.
No, because of exactly what I said earlier. Exactly what I said earlier, how it personally affected me. And it's like, no one cares. You don't care. No man cares. Only I care and women care. And I care about it when someone's homophobic towards you. But you don't care when someone's sexist towards me. And I think it's bullshit. It's because women are like just seen as like, oh, well, you're not really a minority.
No, if someone says something homophobic and 3 years down the line they seem to be not so bad, then I'd probably go, oh, it's just a misguided viewpoint.
Well, he is so bad because otherwise he would have come on the podcast and cleared up his views.
Yeah, because this is the place to come and right your wrong.
Yes, it is. It's a very good place.
What about like,
What?
I don't know, Good Morning Britain or wherever they usually
You're gonna
go?
fucking have him on there? Are you joking?
Don't some housemates go on morning TV after, like this morning, have them, don't they?
No, not anymore. Look, women were treated like fucking dirt for years. We were just owned by men. We weren't allowed to vote. We are an oppressed minority. And just when people say shit about women, it's just like, oh, whatever, what the fuck? Fuck that. I'm sticking up for it. I'm going back to square one, back where I was. I'm back there now. And it's partly thanks to Julie Girl, because they said, don't let anyone else take away your truth and how don't let anyone else tell you how to feel about a situation or change what your opinion about a situation is. And I thought, right, I'm going back there. Gaz is like,
what's past is past. I'm just like, you're like a dog with a bone with this one.
I am like a dog with a
bone. I don't know why you won't cut him some slack and just like call it a day and draw a line under it.
Look, on the night,
yeah,
I was perfectly civilised, wasn't
yeah,
Look,
perfectly civilised, shouting misogynist at him.
Yeah, and going boo.
Yeah.
Look, let's talk about that.
And you punched me in the chest because I admitted that I voted for him.
Oh, good. I'm glad I did that.
Yeah, it's all right to punch a gay guy now.
Gay bashing.
That's equality.
Gay bashing, literally. Look, let's go back and talk about the fun things.
Go back.
Let's talk about when we went in the house and that.
Oh, okay. So I said to Bianca on the way on that conversation towards the pub, I'm going to be in the bar as well. Little did I know.
Oh God, we literally were in the bar for like 1 second. Lewis was
I wasn't even taken
drink.
into the bar.
Oh,
were you?
Yeah, I went in the bar.
Wait, Trevor Boris first. Even back further than that.
Oh my God, so many things happened.
So when we were in Wetherspoons, all these free drinks were arriving. Did the superfans reply? I asked them if we know who was sending those drinks yet.
How did we find out Trevor Boris was coming down? Did he tweet us or something?
No. Someone was in touch with him.
He tweeted someone and said, "Oh, you're in Spoons.
How long are you going to be there?" He said.
Trevor Marsha the Moose was in Wetherspoons. People, think on.
He literally came out of the studio, walked a good 5 minutes around the corner to spend some time with us.
Wetherspoons.
I bought that man a beer. I can't afford to buy people beer, but it was Marshall the fucking
You were
Moose.
talking to him for ages. What was he saying? Because I was just like, "Hey, Peter," and that's all I've said to him.
I was so drunk.
I was just like getting him to do Marshall the Moose voice.
I had discussions with him about what it was like working on US, Canada, and UK and stuff like that.
Go on. You can't remember.
Can't remember
Come
them.
on, think about it.
No, I really can't. Alfie Sheldon's the one to ask. He was there.
Alfie
and Lewis LJ815. But then everyone started to panic, saying we're going to lose our place. Everyone deserted me and like Trevor in the bar. I was hanging on. I was like, Trevor, and then Lewis came in being like, come on, we've really got to go. And I was like, I'm going to have to go.
Weren't you going, Trev? We're mates with Arissa and all that.
You were.
I was.
You were like, Trevor, we're friends with Arissa. It was so embarrassing.
He's probably like, shame.
He's like, oh God.
It's like, I hope Arissa's never seen you guys before in her life.
You basically got the photo out and showed him.
Did I?
No, but you might as well have done.
Oh my God, I was being so embarrassed.
You were going, hey Peter, and then he did the Marsha voice for us when he was going back into the gate.
Yeah, it's good.
As we got whisked around the side.
He talks just like Marsha.
Yeah, pretty much. I can't remember what he said to us.
We said something about the task. We said about when he went in the house in Canada.
The frat party.
Yeah, we said something about that.
I was like that drunk already that I can't
remember a fucking word
that
we
was
said
a long
to him.
night.
Fuck.
Well,
but you know
that's
what?
gold for the podcast.
That whole night, although we must have been so drunk, I felt merry, but I didn't feel like out of control drunk. God knows what was acting like.
Me neither, but then
you
think
listen
back and
to
you're
that
like,
and you're
oh
like,
shit.
Oh fuck me.
No wonder they told us to be quiet. So yeah, Trevor came down, then he put on his Twitter later, met some of Big Brother's biggest super fans with a photo with us in it. It was really nice.
Did he tweet that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice of him. Thanks, Trevor. We appreciated that a lot.
And I said to him, we're going to see him in Toronto.
Oh yeah. He'd be like, okay, I'm not around that weekend.
And then we got taken into the studio, and so you got to go into the bar briefly. I didn't.
Yeah, I was at the bar with Lewis.
Did you meet any? Did you see anyone in there?
No,
any
we were like
or
in there 1 second. Molly went in the loo, and they were like,
oh, she was in the toilet. Yeah.
And then they were like, Cameron's, and all the others just fucked off. And I went to get Molly because I'm like a good caring person like that. And I was going, Molly, come out the loo. And then it was and then you obviously come along then. So that's how we ended up with you and Lewis and Molly at the back.
How did Alfie Sheldon get into the other group then? He was quick.
A little rapper drink, wasn't he?
Of course he was.
I know the others were like, nah, we're not with them.
So wait, you stepped into the bar. Did you see any people that looked like they were
Lewis literally
celebrities or guests?
I was at the bar trying to get a drink.
Celebrities.
Lewis got his card out to get a...
No housemates were in there.
I honestly did not look round.
Just wanted a drink.
I just wanted a drink.
Anyway, I got to the bar door, and then this girl's like, I don't know, asked me if
Wasn't
that was my
girl?
name or
We
whatever.
know that girl from somewhere. Was that the girl who you insulted?
No, it wasn't.
But I recognise
her as
Who
well.
was she?
I think we've met her at a previous time.
Yeah, she
probably,
seemed familiar. She seemed friendly.
She's probably just been around, or we've been like barreling around the house, or something.
She seemed like someone we knew.
She did seem familiar. So she was called Beth. She was absolutely lovely, and so the main group had already been taken off up the hill.
They just left us in the dust. They didn't care.
And then so a little splinter group of me, you, Molly, and Lewis were formed.
Oh, then we seen Brooke.
We went like,
Who was Brooke with?
We're going up the Kennelly. You forgot.
Oh,
so
I don't remember seeing Kennelly.
We're walking up towards the house, and then out from the right of us, crossing our paths, is Brooke and Kennelly, and I'm like, actually, was that before Thomas? Mm-hmm. Before Thomas?
Yeah.
No, after, no?
No, it was before, 100%, because it was right at the bottom by the Portaloos.
So I'm like, oh my God, Brooke and Kennelly. And I don't know what I said to them. Kennelly put her arm around me. I had arm. I was walking arm around Kennelly.
Were you?
I went, shall we have a beef ting? And we were pretending to have a beef ting together.
No, when that was happening?
This was definitely after Thomas.
Oh.
Thomas was closer to the bar, so we bumped into Thomas. I went right up in his face. Like, he'd put a picture on Instagram that morning. He'd curled his hair, and he said, "I hope that he said, I hope these don't fall out." I went up to him. I went, "Thomas, oh, your hair did fall out, but it looks great like this." This is like all over him for some reason.
Hold on, I said to Brooke, "I like your hair," and she said, "Thanks."
Oh,
I know.
I like Brooke's cool. She's got a cool image.
I put that on Twitter, and someone said, "Cool story, bro."
Jealous.
Rude. I do like Brooke's hair. Just it's a bit crap.
Everyone
housemate
was all over Thomas, all trying to get pictures of
Yeah, there's a video of that. If you look on Mole BBUK's Twitter of us getting our photo taken with Thomas.
I just put my arm around his arm and went, "I'll be your daddy tonight." That's what I said to him. Yeah. And then everyone swamped him, so there was like no chance to talk. No. And then Brooke and Kennelly came out, and I had my arm around Kennelly.
I've never even seen Kennelly.
And then we were about to go into
what was I doing?
Wait.
What?
Did we see Thomas before we went into the camera runs? This is all very fuzzy.
Yeah, it's where we saw Brooke first.
Okay.
Doesn't matter anyway. Listening to two drunks trying to retell a story.
Whatever order we saw them in, I can't remember, but it emerged from Instagram stories that they were keeping those housemates in that crappy room that we went to.
Yeah, that room is shit, man.
That is so bad. It's cold. It's like a 2-story porta cabin.
Picture of it, wasn't it? Not even that room.
You would have thought they'd be in the green room with like a fridge and stuff.
That is.
Well, there is a fridge in that one. This is empty.
Cattle class, isn't it?
Yeah, real
terrible.
bad. It's like BB Airlines.
Shame.
And we were being led. I was just following the fucking ex-housemates. I nearly went the wrong way. Like, I was just off I was after Brooke and Kennelly.
Where the fuck I was? I don't remember.
And then someone was like, "Guys, we're going this way." Then we're like taken. I think that's when we were taken to our place outside the house.
We were.
So I feel like we did. I feel like we bumped into Thomas. Yeah. Then we did a camera on tour, and then we met Kennelly and Brooke.
No. Unless you saw them later separately to me.
Nah, at the same time for sure. So anyway, our little group of 4, we kind of like got taken. The first group had already entered the cameras, right, and they got taken one way, and we got taken the other way.
What way did we go?
I feel like we stepped in and we turned right. No, left.
Did we see the housemates straight away?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Basically, we were looking through this window into the living room.
From behind the kitchen, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the housemates were all sat at the corner.
Yeah, we definitely went left in that
They
case.
were all sat in the corner on those metal chairs that are in the living room, and you could just see them all talking to each other. And we were like just looking through the window,
but there was like... There was nothing happening. They were obviously just waiting. But like, the house looked really empty, and I was like, "Why is it so?" I was like, "Why is it so sparse and clear?" And they went. Beth said, "Oh, they cleaned the house last night."
Oh.
Like they really cleaned that. I was like, "Why?"
Yeah, what's
like,
the point?
Why?
We all know they're going to demolish it.
We don't know that.
We don't know.
Might
That's
happen.
just a rumour. But how amazing was that to actually see the housemates
The
through
thing
the windows?
was, so if you just to put it into context for listeners, if you think the kitchen is near the bedroom, right? We were like looking across the kitchen counters, kind of from the corner where the bedroom door is, and the housemates were in the furthest corner away, where the chessboard is, and it's like when you go to the zoo and like the animals real far away.
Yeah, it kind of was.
But when I was watching the highlights, the last highlight show today, I realised like there is a mirror right next to where they were sat. They could have let us look through that mirror and been right up to them.
They wouldn't risk it in case we banged on it or
I
something,
think
because
that's
we were
probably
like waving, weren't we?
I wasn't waving.
Me and Molly were.
Beth was already like, you can't put your face too close. You've got to just like move the curtain, otherwise they might see it. And also they can hear you walking around the camera, and so please be quiet. I was so drunk.
That was the moment that she gave us
a big coin.
The big coin. She went, here, and then handed us a big coin.
She did. We received a big coin in the camera.
Yeah,
I forgot when we
it
got
was when we were looking at those housemates. That's when she gave it to us. She went here and gave us all one each.
She shouldn't have done that, because we could have freaked out and
Screamed.
rumbled ourselves. Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter then anyway, does it? How cool was that though?
That's so cool.
That was really cool, wasn't it?
They're only worth £1 each, so we know that from Brooks. Past the parcel.
Have you got your safe? I thought I'd lost mine.
Mine's on eBay.
I wonder how much you get.
I wonder if there are any on eBay.
Have a look.
I've actually got 2, because I got given another one by a random member of production.
What? You should give that to someone. We should do a competition.
Well, fuck that.
Oh, put it on eBay then.
Might put it on eBay.
Oh, I don't reckon you get anything for it.
Me
Hold
neither.
on.
Me neither.
No, let the listeners make us an offer. Do you want one? It needs to be a good offer though. Get us the break. Yeah.
I've got a big coin.
Yeah.
It's up for sale.
Yeah.
All offers will be accepted.
Yeah.
To bbonblastpod@gmail.com.
How much do I get out of it?
Oh,
it's my idea.
Nothing.
5%?
2%.
Okay, I'll take it.
Big coin, Big Brother. I'm putting into eBay now to see if there's any on here.
Seriously, you got to bet high, and no money is going to charity.
There's no big coins on eBay.
Gaz is the charity.
I am a charity case right now.
He is. He's
Do
poverty.
you know what? I was thinking, like, you hear all these headlines about people that live below the poverty line. I literally live in debt.
And you got £1 in your account.
-8.
Listen, anyway, then where do we go in the Camerons? Also, how weird is it just being in the Camerons in general?
Yeah, what I thought was...
There's no cameramen in there. They'd all gone home.
Yeah, there was no cameraman. Not a single one. What I realised was, it's really hard to orientate yourself.
It was like being in a haunted house.
Yeah, that's what it became the other day. But like, it's just a black corridor. Like, how are you supposed to know where you are? And when they're suddenly like open the door, they're like, and now we're in this task room.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, but how?
I don't even know what task room that was. Did you?
We went in.
Was it the Halloween room?
We went in 2 task rooms.
Yeah.
We went in the brain room.
Oh.
From the thinkers and doers task, whatever it was.
What was in
which
there?
had a big desk in the middle where they sat. You know, they watched the house from their desk.
Yeah.
The desk was still there, but like...
I don't remember that.
I think they started to dismantle it already. You remember it had like... they made out of stockings, like the brain all around the
This is
wall.
fucking wasted on me, man. I can't remember a thing.
And also, Big Brother, before we went into the house, confiscated all of our phones.
Oh, yeah.
So we went to the security cabin where you usually sign in, and we are usually allowed to take our phones because it's inside the house. But in the cameras, we weren't allowed.
We didn't have to put the booties on either.
No booties.
And you've seen a chicken.
Oh yeah, and there was a chicken from that chicken task stuck in the cabin, which I tweeted a picture of. But Beth was really strict that I should not take a picture of the house layout below.
Oh.
Which I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, who cares? It's over. Anyway, go on.
So we went in that brain room, and we also went in the Halloween task room.
Yeah, I remember
that was done really well. Like,
it was.
All of the furniture and stuff was removed.
Yeah.
And Beth said that a lot of the props that they use now, they hire them from a company.
Oh.
So they've all obviously been like put back because that room had like a grandfather clock and like.
Wasn't we looking in like little drawers or in a cupboard or something in there?
We looked up the fireplace.
Oh,
There was a fireplace that was built, which looked incredible. It had the feathers in it.
Oh yeah.
And then there was a chest thing, which I stuck my hand in, looking for sweets.
It's like a little gooey chest.
And I came
like
out with all blood on my fingers.
Yeah, which you also did not wash your hands for the whole night.
Because I had Big Brother on me.
I know, but blood on your hands, that's not a good look. Just ask Tyler. Where else
that chandelier was still there, and I said to Beth, how did they make it rock? Like on a string in the ceiling or something, obviously.
Oh. I thought it was just me, the cameras rocking. And then we could see in the garden, couldn't we?
Yeah, we got to put our heads into the real garden. The door was open.
Alfie went in the garden, he said.
Probably.
Want to be edgy? Yeah.
Right, walked right out into it.
So he said.
We didn't get to do that. I put my foot into the garden. Beth pretty much dragged me back in.
We've already been in the garden anyway.
Yeah, but not that version of it.
There was another thing that you were doing for ages. And
what?
I don't know what it might have been.
What was I doing?
I don't know, you were doing something and she was like, come on, we need to go. And you were like looking at something through a window.
What was that?
Right near the end. You were like, look through here.
What was it?
I can't remember any of this. This is
alcohol.
This is the worst podcasting ever.
I was dragged out. Of course, I'm
Yeah.
always dragged out of the house.
I don't know. You were like looking at something, and I can't remember what else could it have been.
I think
Bedroom.
it's when it's when I had my hand in that goo.
No, it wasn't. It was after. We seen in the bedroom, didn't we? Looked through the window at the bedrooms because I remember they were all ruffled up some of the beds and stuff.
Oh, I remember it looking neat.
Oh,
Yeah, we were like from the
bottom
bathroom
end,
side.
Yeah.
We didn't look through in the bathroom though.
No.
We looked through a random task room that I don't remember being used, like where Vanessa had that studio one time. Did we? Or was that a memory I've made up?
I don't know. Oh God, I can just remember bits and pieces. But I do remember getting given the big coin, like a here's this, and we were all just like.
I leant on a fucking camera that was set up for
Did you?
recording, and it went down, like it moved down. I was like,
oh yeah,
no.
I remember that.
Messed up
Actually.
that shot. I tried
And
to put
there's
it back.
little signs in the cameraman saying, "Do not do this or do that." I can't remember what they said now though. God, weird. Terrible report. We should voice message the superfans and ask them what they can remember from going in the cameramans because they weren't as drunk as us, and tell them to send a message.
What,
Keep it short,
in
sweet.
voice form?
Yeah. And ask Alfie. What we're going to ask Alfie?
Superfans, we're doing the podcast right now, and Lindsay and I realised we were really fucking drunk when we did the camera run. So, does anyone want to add anything about their camera run experience in voice message form?
What did you see? Where did you go?
Did Alfie Sheldon actually get right out into the garden?
And
what task rooms did we go in, and did you see?
Yeah, what did you see? Any information you can give our listeners would be helpful as we can't remember.
Yeah, fuzzy to say the least.
But how cool was that? Like, we were not expecting that, and it was like we were literally just like whisked through, weren't we?
It was mad.
We were treated so well from Paul sorting out those extra tickets for Molly and Lewis to all the free drinks. Fuck knows where they came from. Trevor coming to see us. He didn't have to do that. I know you said it's only 5 minutes, but he doesn't have to come and do that.
Not.
Apparently he's been working his arse off. So, cameramans, we weren't expecting that.
No.
A big coin. They didn't have to do that. Like, so many things.
Oh my God, Big Brother went above and beyond, and I felt like,
considering it's ending anyway, they don't owe us anything, you know.
No, but it was almost like as it's ending, they wanted to give us more.
Yeah.
And we met Paul when we were out front of the house.
Oh, that was lucky, wasn't
and
it?
gave him a hug and stuff and said thank you to him, and he was really nice.
I said the tasks were really good.
Yeah, the tasks were really good, and he had his Big Brother University hoodie.
That was cool.
BB7.
Oh, we got a picture with him, didn't we?
Molly is recording.
Sweet.
Molly will have
she
some
won't
stuff
fucking
to say.
remember. She was with us. She was off her nut. Are you joking? She ain't gonna remember shit.
Here she is. Let's see what she's
we need
got
one
to
of the
say.
sober people to reply.
I can confirm I was a witness and Alfie did go into the garden.
She was not with Alfie.
Oh yeah.
She was with her. Molly.
No, Alfie was with us then. We were just too drunk to remember.
Oh, was he? No, he wasn't. It was me, you, Molly, and Lewis.
Was Alfie in our group or not? Because
Alfie was not with us.
we think that our group was just me, you, and
Lewis.
Lindsay, me, Lewis, and you. And how did you see Alfie get into the garden?
Molly, you're talking shit.
Was it through that? We did look through that round mirror next to the
we did
puzzle brain, though.
And we saw them at the end, didn't we? Like, we met at the end.
Don't remember that.
Yeah, we were like, they came one way and we came the other, and we were like, hey.
Like, how was it for you?
Yeah, it was very exciting. Even though I can't remember it, I just remember the feeling of it being special, so...
I do, yeah, of course. That's such a privilege. Like, it's one thing...
Oh, dear.
Like, it's great to get inside the house and do the house tours that we've had. That's amazing. But, like, to be in there when Big Brother is happening and actually look through the mirrors and see actual housemates, that's, like, something you never expect to happen, do you?
It was like the zoo, wasn't it?
It's like the zoo. It is like the zoo.
Can you feel? I just got the hiccups.
Yeah. So part of me now, reflecting back on that, wishes that I wasn't quite so drunk.
Yeah, me too.
But I tell you one thing I realised, I've actually got a bit of a soft spot for this house now. Even though at the start, when they turned it over to regular BB, I was like, they said they were going to completely change the house, and this is just the same. Actually, I think it's really quite different to the CBB house, even though the layout's the same. And I actually like the design, like the colours are completely different.
Oh, for fuck's
Like,
sake.
I think stepping into that garden, 1 foot that I got into the garden, just put it into context that actually they had done a lot to change it. Lindsay's just taking a moment. She's getting very emotional.
You say what I mean.
I'm trying not to burp. Oh, it's trying to stop your hiccups.
I've got hiccups. I don't burp. Ugh.
Molly's come back. Let's see.
Yeah, it was just me, you two, and Lewis. It was just me, you two, and Lewis in our group. But we either looked through a door or a window, and we saw the other group across the garden. And Alfie jumped out into the garden and waved. I think, but that's a vague memory.
That is bullshit. She does not remember that. Alfie jumping. I don't sound like something Alfie would do.
Jumps into the garden and waves at people he doesn't know behind the mirror.
Yeah. But I think Alfie did say he went in the garden.
Jared is recording as well, so Jared might have something to add.
This is like listening to some people you don't know retelling a story about something that didn't really happen.
Well, I can't remember much either because I was pretty drunk myself. I remember Matt bending down into the fireplace to pick up a load of feathers. I tried to take a couple of photos. I kept asking because nobody was ever going to see it anyway. You know, it's finishing, but the security guard was very adamant that we weren't allowed to. What else did I do? I don't know what else happened, to be honest. That's about it, really.
So very useful.
Yeah. That's about it, I think.
Thanks for that. You took a photo of what?
Jared, you weren't supposed to have your phone in there anyway. We had to check ours in at security, you little bitch.
Can someone who's fucking sober leave a message saying what actually happened? Thank you.
Alfie. Jared's recording again.
Alfie won't do a voicemail.
Yeah, it's Alfie Sheldon. I can confirm that.
That's not how Alfie
I did
talks.
go out to the garden, Gaz, yeah.
Look, before we talk...
Alfie... I don't know. I was in front of the group, so I stepped foot into the garden because I was on one of the slabs because I didn't realise it was actual slabs. I thought it was like painted AstroTurf, but they're actual slabs. And I'm pretty sure Alfie did too.
Those big slabs they had.
Well, they didn't ask us to put our phones in, so I had my phone in the runs. And hold on, I'll send you something. I'll send you some proof.
Oh. Hold on, how come we had to put our phones in and they didn't?
Also, I nearly didn't.
Favouritism.
I always got in there with my phone as well.
Did you? You always got to have a secret second phone, like what or what?
So anyway, we had a great experience on the camera runs. We don't remember it, but we remember bits of it. And the bits we remember were magical.
But now people are going to be like, oh, you arseholes, you don't deserve that experience because you were so drunk.
No,
but hey, we're just trying to enjoy ourselves.
They'll be like, they were drunk, they were living their best lives.
Yeah. Listen, before we do how it was to actually be there for the final...
He sent this proof. It's from Snapchat. Look at the caption. Drunk as fuck.
That is useless.
It's put Kamata runs.
It's like a picture of a black floor, basically. Harry, could you come here and shut up? Harry, come here. That's
Oh, Molly again. Should we listen to this last one from Molly?
Can't get no sense out of these people.
Molly always speaks sense.
I wouldn't go that far.
Maybe it was Jared that I saw jumping into the garden then. I don't know, but somebody did.
She don't know.
Because then me, Gaz, Lindsay and Lewis got pissed off because our tour guide had told us we weren't allowed in the garden. So then we were like, oh my God, they got allowed in the garden.
Oh yeah, I do vaguely remember that. It's like a dream, sort of a dream-like memory.
I know what we saw. When we were going to the garden, I feel like that door to the garden was only open because two members of production went into the living room to clean the windows on the doors, the patio doors.
Oh yeah.
So when Beth was trying not to get us to step into the garden, I was like, obviously I'm going to step into the garden.
Yeah.
So I did, and I properly put my head into the garden. Yeah. And then this member of production that was cleaning the mirrors had a shock that someone had got into the garden. Was like, like I see them, they go, and I was just like, hey.
She's like, who are you?
Yeah, like basically thought she'd left the door, and an intruder got in. Yeah.
That's hilarious. I need to sort this cat out. Should we pause for a minute?
Sort the cat out because I need a wee.
Yeah, I think before we talk about our experience of the final, we should do the highlights from the previous day. So it like builds up to it. It's like, you know,
keep them listening.
Storylining.
Otherwise they'll just tune out.
Yeah, no one cares about the highlights from the next day at the end.
No.
And then 15 hours of feedback. Thanks for your messages. So you said you've not seen all of this episode. This is the Sunday episode that was before the Monday episode, basically.
I've seen up to the awards, part of the awards, not all of the awards.
Okay. So basically...
So I only missed about 20 minutes or something.
Cameron said he thought Zoe is going to win. And Cameron also said, I think I might have just bullshitted my way through this experience.
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Is that a bin going over?
I hope Terry's okay.
That was actually scary. What was that?
I don't know.
Should we look? Maybe it's the fence panel came down.
Oh God, I hope not.
It's a bit sudden.
I'm gonna look. Okay, we just went to investigate the noise.
No sign of Towie.
No. But the fence was okay. It's just the bin that had gone over. But it made a hell of a noise, didn't it?
Yeah, it was quite unsettling.
Weird.
Like it's not Halloween.
No. So, then they played Pass the Parcel.
This was weird. The way you had to choose... It told them, choose the housemate that was the most this or whatever. And then they started the music, like cheap music, like dee 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 dee. I don't know what it was. And then za za zee za za za, whatever it is. And then they had to say stop when it got to the person they wanted to stop on. And Brooke opened up like half of them.
I don't even remember that. I saw Pass the Parcel and thought, I'm not 3 years old at a birthday party. I'm not interested.
Basically, it ended. Zoe had to choose. Did you want me to go here? Have you got more?
No, go on.
Zoe had to give the parcel to the person that had changed them as a person. It's quite a big thing, isn't it? Like, can you imagine being a big brother and be like, oh, this person changed me as a person? What if none of them did?
I can imagine Cameron saying that about Lewis, but I can't really imagine
anyone else. Exactly. So that went to Brooke, and then Brooke opened it up and it said open me, and then it was a big coin inside. And Big Brother just went, this is going to be converted into real money. And you've got 1,173, I think. 1,700
I've written, but that could be wrong.
Something like that.
She got it in a wedge of cash, didn't she, when she came out?
Yeah, which we'd not seen yet, that task had happened. So
we saw it the previous night, because
yeah.
I was confused why she got money and Sean didn't.
And no one else did. And then Zoe said about that, oh, I guess it's like, it's intended that you've now changed my life.
Right.
Because the response was, it was a response to this person changed your life. And in turn, you got to change theirs. But it could have been...
giving him a grand.
But if Akeem had got it, it would have got 11 quid.
Lol. I've gone off my liking of Akeem. Akeem was just the anti-Cameron vote. I don't actually like Akeem, so anyway, whatever.
How quickly that's settled.
Because I don't really like any of them, so it was kind of irrelevant. But then the night was about so much more than that it didn't really matter.
Exactly.
In the end.
It was still euphoric to be there, even though you didn't really care. And I kind of felt more grateful to be there because having, sitting at home watching it wouldn't have had the same gravitas.
Oh, it would have been shit with how quick it was.
Yeah.
Did you actually watch the episode?
Yes.
Okay, cool. We'll talk about that as well. So Zoe said, if I had to build a friend, I'd build Brooke. Okay. Sean said, we were all finalists. I want to live it up for the next 5 minutes. Oh, that was just before she got evicted. Kian said Cameron got the biggest cheers, and Cameron was going, oh, no, I didn't. Cameron said about Sean, she's so sweet, so caring, a delight to live with. Zoe was the last woman standing. They were dancing to Firework by Katy Perry. Cameron was squeezing some tears out, I've put. Zoe said, I can't believe I'm in the final. Me either. She said, people look at my face and think I'm a bitch. She said she wants to go back to being a role model for her son.
Oh, yeah. She said that if she won the 100 grand, she could change her life and start her own business. And I was watching that, it felt a bit sad because you knew she didn't really have a chance.
No.
And, she wanted to change her life for her and Junaid. So
role model to your son, though.
Exactly.
I can't believe I said the words role model to her son and you didn't say that.
Role model to your kids, though.
Shocking. So there's no content left, so they showed them the audition videos. So you didn't see the audition videos.
I did.
Oh, you did. Akeem said he liked event organising in his. Cameron's was interesting because you could tell Cameron was worried about what he'd said in his. Don't you think?
No.
Are you joking?
No, I'm not joking. He just looked embarrassed by it.
Yeah, he was shitting himself that they'd kept in, I fucking love Trump, I fucking voted for Brexit.
He said those things?
Of course he fucking did, and they cut it out to
We
try
weren't
and
old
make
enough to
him
vote for Brexit.
Oh, whatever. He was bricking it about what he might have said in that video.
I think you're making your own storyline.
You're worse than me.
Why?
Because you're...
No, I didn't get that from him. I watched it. Tonight I watched it.
That's funny because a lot of people on Twitter said the same thing as me. So it's not like we're all making it up.
Gaslighting you.
Groupthink. No,
I also thought Zoe looked embarrassed because she knew she'd acted a character in hers.
false advertising Zoe had done. A bit like my job.
When in fact, it was Zoe's VT first, right? Wasn't it? I think.
No, Akeem, then Cameron, then Zoe.
Oh. I remember Cameron going, that was a great VT. Was that about Kian, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. I've put Cameron looked shifty. Cameron looked shifty and embarrassed and nervous.
Cameron looked like a different person.
He
I guess
did.
It's the hair, but he's wearing just some ill-fitting t-shirt in the auditions.
And he was dressed like a giant penis.
Yeah, that was the last day at school. He did that.
Oh, excuse me. We've stopped drinking now. We're drinking tea.
We started with tea, then we had a couple of glasses, and realised how drunk we get sometimes.
Yeah,
and went back to tea.
Listen to myself being so shrill at the beginning of this podcast, and I'll never drink again.
That is a lie.
That is a lie. So then, they all were saying in their VTs that they wanted to win, which I think is quite interesting because when they go in the house, they never say it anymore, do they? And then.
What do they never say anymore? Sorry.
That they want to win in the
In
house,
their
but in the VTs they say it, but in the house they don't. Remember when? It just made me think of Callum saying he slept with 200 and whatever girls in his VT, and Jackie Travers wouldn't stop going on about it.
That was good. That was when someone's VT really fucked them over.
Fucking hell, man. She was like a dog with a bone about that. Anyway, yeah. So Cameron said, typical me saying stupid shit. Wow. So then we had the BB Awards. Did you not watch this?
I watched some of them.
I paid very little attention.
I've seen Hussein do the announcement. I've seen Thomas do an announcement.
Zoe's dressing gown got an award.
Best supporting role.
Akeem was flexing in the storeroom, and he said he'd done it every other day, and they were all like, game planner.
It just reminded me, in the VTs, Zoe said that Akeem looked fit, and he said, yeah, I do, don't I? And then he reflected about his VT, and he went, I look fit. Yeah.
Big head.
Beautiful.
Zoe's like,
beautiful.
Zoe's like, I'm a 10 out of 10. Oh, love yourself. It's like, then she
weird,
goes in the house. She's like, I'm
all.
a fat cunt. It's like, make your mind up. Fake. Yeah, they didn't like that, did they? About Akeem stripping it off in the storeroom and flexing his muscles and that.
Didn't they?
No, they were like thinking he was playing it to the cameras. Exactly.
He was.
Well, yeah, he was.
Apparently he did that every day, didn't he say?
Every other day.
Every other day.
Oh, I did it every other day, big brother.
Absolutely beautiful.
So then, the final dinner and speeches.
So I haven't seen this. What do you think about their outfits? Cameron's tuxedo was too big, it looked like. Zoe looked good in that dress.
It must have been terrible because I've not written down anything about it. Yeah, Zoe did look good.
I'll tell you why you can't remember it, because Nikki Graham didn't come in to dress them.
Zoe, I do remember Zoe looking good. I put Zoe as the most real, everyone else is just acting. Kian said Cameron is so honest. Oh, they're all doing speeches. I didn't even write it down because no one said anything of interest.
No kryptonite. Cameron
said, no, not even slightly. Cameron said, when I came in, I didn't like myself. So I thought that was quite interesting.
That's nice.
Akeem said, I'm looking forward to reminiscing about the good old days. He's feeling nostalgic about a time
BB1.
He's feeling nostalgic about a time that's still ongoing. Well, was then. That's it. I didn't write fuck all about the dinner. It wasn't interesting.
What did they have?
No idea. I do remember Zoe did look nice. I can't remember what anyone was wearing.
She had a red dress option and a black dress.
Oh, yeah. She looked good in both of them,
but
actually.
It didn't seem right to wear red when everyone else is in black.
No.
Tie.
Well, could do.
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
The actual eviction outfits on the finale night were terrible. Worst eviction outfits ever. Worst finale eviction outfits ever. Akeem just looked like he had a work shirt on, like a pale blue shirt.
Yeah, he's worn that every eviction.
Kian was wearing the same fucking floral shirt he wears every fucking week. Zoe was wearing that dress with the fringes on, which is nice, but she's already worn it before.
Yeah, but you don't take more than one eviction outfit, do you?
I would.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh.
And Cameron was wearing his fucking Tory boy gonna knock on your door on a fucking Sunday and will get you out of bed suit.
He looked smart, but it looked to me like he'd used a necktie as a... What's the thing you put in your pocket? What's that called?
Handkerchief.
It's got a technical name, no?
Cravat.
It's got another name.
Other name.
Oh, it's like earpiece, but not earpiece. Like something piece or something.
Side piece.
Like whatever they call that, a pocket thing, like a fascinator but in your pocket. You look like he'd stuck a necktie in there.
Oh yeah,
and
probably
folded it over.
And now he ain't got Sean to do his hair anymore. It looked terrible. It looked absolutely awful.
Sean did straighten his hair into the he's going to get a perm apparently.
Is he?
Is that what boys do? Like,
I don't think so, no.
But there's a lot of boys lately, like over the last few years, where they've got really short sides and it's curly on top.
Yeah.
Maybe they're actually getting perms.
No, don't be silly. Some guys just have curly hair. No guy
They
would
can't
get a
all,
perm.
because that hairstyle suddenly boomed. And I think they must all be getting perms.
That is fake news. Fake news. I don't know. So that was that for that episode. Sorry, I didn't have much on that.
Well, if there's not much happening, you're not expected to have much, are you?
No. So should we talk about our actual experience at the final?
Yep.
And then we'll talk about watching the actual show back.
Yep. So...
we were in the main pit, weren't we?
Yeah, we weren't allowed up on the steps where we would usually expect to be.
But there was no one there. It was empty virtually.
I don't know why they do that. Like, behind the ex-housemates, there was nobody up there.
No, there was no one.
We could have been up there.
There was no one behind us. Well, probably because they don't want us shouting shit at the housemates.
But normally, they don't keep the housemates away from the public too much.
I mean, they were right near us. We were talking loads of smack and they were looking at us, weren't they? They were.
Oh, yeah, and they were brought down to our level when Emma went round and spoke to them all and let
Brought
Lewis
down to
plug
our
his
level.
fucking single.
Oh, and Hussein's
His
clothing line.
I actually, if that jacket's from his clothing line, I'm interested.
I did like that jacket, actually. Did you see what I said in my blog?
About the only clothing line he's going to put out is one in his mum's garden?
Yeah.
That's good.
That was funny, wasn't it?
Mm.
I was pleased with that. So what actually happened when we were there? Jared was holding up BB Spy signs. He had one...
Can I just say... Matt had done some excellent handicraft work on that sign.
Brilliant.
Now, the only thing I would say, and I did say it in the chat, it was a little bit dark. So if you use a shiny background, it will show up on screen a bit more. But he'd used the fucking correct font for this year's Big Brother. And did he cut those out with like a Stanley knife or what?
He must have.
They were spot on.
Yeah, it was really good. He's obviously been
up for 5 days without any sleep.
He obviously went to crafting school.
I thought you could like say like craft hut or some sort of shop.
No, he did. He went to Hobbycraft.
Hobbycraft, that's the one.
I used to know someone who's the manager of Hobbycraft. Enough answer. Those are the days.
As if there is an actual shop that exists.
Yeah,
for
I know. It's mad, isn't
crafting.
it? It's mad, isn't it? That was huge Hobbycraft as well. It's massive, like a big warehouse.
Yeah, like a Dunelm.
Weird.
Or Pets at Home, but
Yeah,
for craft, like
yeah.
full of googly eyes and pipe cleaners.
Lol.
Excuse me, where's the crepe paper?
Yeah.
I've got sugar paper, crepe paper, foam boards, scrapbooks.
I'm trying to think of everything. Silver pens.
Glitter, what's it? Glitter pens.
Sequins. Oh, fuck. That's where Big Brother goes to make their tar. Anyway, his signs were good, and Jared held up the one at the front that says "Save BBUK," which you could see on TV quite a bit, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Couldn't really see BB Spy's one, which said "I see you, Island," didn't it?
No.
That was a nice one.
That was a nice touch. So.
Didn't you have an issue with some people near you?
Emma Willis. So.
Hold on, let's talk about Emma Willis's outfit. What do you think?
She looked like she was dressed for like a medieval dramatization,
she did, like Game of Thrones or something. Yeah, she did.
Which I don't really know why, because the theme of this year's Big Brother was quite space-y. So I feel like she should have been in some kind of astronaut outfit.
Lol. Yeah.
But I don't know. It was an odd choice.
It was.
It
was like Handmaid's Tale.
A bit billowy. I would have expected her to be in trousers.
She
I think.
looked a bit evil in it. She looked a bit evil in it. And when she was pretending to cry at the start, I was not buying it. I know she was genuinely crying later, but at the start, when she was like, her voice like broke a bit, I was like, "Oh, come on, love."
Oh, did you not believe that?
No, I did not.
So
fireworks went off at the start.
Oh, there were so many fireworks at the start, and they went on and on and on. Didn't you feel that? Like when we were there, I was like, "Oh my god, there's so many fireworks. They look good," and it feels like that's the moment when Gary started to cry.
Oh, did he? Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, of course, you won't mind.
Oh.
And
grown man crying.
Do you know what I think it is? Like, with fireworks and Big Brother, I will never forget the moment when Davina stopped on the bridge with Brian and went, "There for you," and kissed him on the face while they just watched his fireworks go off for a little while. And I just remembered that moment while they were going off, and I was like, this is like the end of an era.
It was.
Even though I didn't cry on the night, and I was quite surprised at myself. I think because I was just like buzzing too much from the experience.
Yeah, exactly, because it was such fun. There was nothing to cry about.
And it was like I was around all these cool people.
Yeah.
And B, I was so fucking drunk.
Yeah. My eyes watered all the way home, but I wasn't crying. I was just drunk. When I get really drunk, my eyes water.
But what I also realised was I did my crying. I told you, I cried when they said it was as soon as that trailer dropped, saying it's time for this game to end, I cried. So I feel like I've done my crying.
I didn't cry because I'm not a baby.
Plus, I kind of don't believe that it's over.
Exactly.
But anyway, I was so drunk, and we were like, Jared was so proud of himself because he was up near that barrier.
No, I didn't want to be on TV.
But he was next to these two women that I wouldn't want to be anywhere near them. They were rough they were.
People rough in the Big Brother crowd, you don't say.
Even in the production guest section.
Fucking idiot general public.
And in front of me there was this Welsh Sam Bailey. She looked just like Sam Bailey, and she apparently was all protective over her son. If that was her son. And if that really is your son. And when they did Rihanna, when they played Rihanna, and I was jumping around like a maniac, Molly and I were having the best time. We were jumping. That woman told me to have some respect, and then she
some respect for what? Rihanna, Emma Willis, Big Brother.
She gestured towards her son and went, "He's just a boy," or something like that. I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It's like
He's just a boy. Were you beating him up? Has she ever been to a gig? They fucking punch you in the face.
I don't know what she thought I was doing to him.
I went to a gig with Jack a month ago. His glasses got knocked off his face.
Oh yeah.
Like, come on.
When I'm having a good time, it's the final Big Brother final. It's fun.
Yeah. What'd she say?
Well, I think the response was have some respect. I was like, what is wrong with you?
You should have told me. I would have sorted it out.
She was some fucking idiot. And also, I was nowhere near them. I was just jumping in their proximity. You're expected to jump. That's what they want you to do.
I was jumping.
It's the warm up.
I was jumping.
Anyway, I can't remember if that was before or after Emma Willis had a go at me.
What did Emma Willis have a go at you about? I missed all this.
So basically, we were like on the foot of at the foot of the steps to the orbit. I don't know if they call it the orbit anymore because it's all square and that. So she's on the runway up there, and I could see her auto cue. And she was doing a practice, and no, actually it wasn't Molly. It was just me.
I do remember her having a go at someone.
So I read out the auto cue at the same time as I went, "Welcome back to Big Brother," and she was like, she looked at me and she did the eye thing where they point, like, I'm watching
that's good.
you.
I like that.
And then as she walked off, she went, "Don't ruin the last episode of Big Brother."
Oh yeah, I heard her say that. Was that to you?
Yeah.
Lol.
As if I would want to ruin the last episode of Big Brother.
She ruins it by her very existence, so I shouldn't worry about it.
And then
she
did another take of it. I mean, it wasn't a take anyway. They're just testing the levels at that point. And on the auto cue, after her lines, it said in brackets "cheers," and Molly and I could read it. So she did her line, and we went mad. We were like, "Woo!"
Yeah.
And then she gave us daggers after that.
Why?
I don't know. And that security man hated me in front.
She's a bitch. Fuck her, man.
I've been supporting that show. In fact, we had a nice chat. I had a little chat with Emma once when I was there.
If Big Brother comes back, I can guarantee you she will not be hosting that programme.
You don't think so?
You can say you heard it here first.
Oh, I think she will.
Nah, if it comes back...
Oh, you think she won't want it?
No, she won't be invited. Rylan will be hosting that show. I'll place a bet, £10 bet on it with you right now.
I hope that doesn't happen. I love Rylan.
Are you willing to do the £10 bet on it?
No, I've got no money.
Back, well, it ain't going to come back in the next 3 months. Do you want to let's do the bet. What about £5? You think she'll come back with it?
Yeah.
I don't. Let's bet.
What, £5?
£5. She ain't coming back.
Shaking. You're trying to do an audible handshake. Freaking wobbled my shoulder out of its socket.
No fucking Netflix is going to want that old cow on it.
She has aged.
Do
you
think
they'll try to get Davina back?
I'm not ageist. I just don't think she cares about Big Brother. I think they want Rylan. He's young, he's fresh, he likes Big Brother. Out with the old and with the new. They don't want all this old Marcus Bentley, Emma, all this shit.
Marcus has
Paul
to come back.
Oakenfold. Nah, they'll redux it. Emma will not be involved.
The theme tune will be by Rita Ora.
By fucking Avicii or something. Oh no, didn't he die?
No, that was someone else.
Oh. No, it was him who died.
Oh, it was Avicii,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, shit.
Shit, sorry, I didn't mean that. It'll be by the Chainsmokers or something.
It wouldn't be too bad, but I
Yeah.
don't know how it would go.
And Emma Willis will be nowhere near it.
The thing is, I love Rylan, but I like Rylan as a sideshow host.
I think Rylan would be a
because
great
he gets to
main
let
host.
his personality out. When you
I
become the main show host, you have to be too reserved.
No, I think he could let his personality out on the normal show.
I just think it might be a bit like Brian all over again.
No, I don't. Brian got a mention. So what did they say
What was
at the
weird
start?
was that Emma... No. Was it Emma that mentioned? Yes, it
Brian
was.
and Davina.
Davina and Brian.
Yeah.
But what about Russell and Dermot?
Oh, well, they're just sideshow people, aren't they?
Yeah, but come on.
Russell,
Part of the BB
come on.
family. Dermot was the main show host for BB Hijack. Celebrity Hijack.
Dermot did a tweet about Big Brother, did you see?
Yeah, he was at the rap party
Was
as well.
he? That's
the
surprising
second rap
to
party.
me. Why weren't we at that rap party?
I wondered that.
What? Why he was there? Why we weren't?
Yeah, why was Dermot then we weren't?
Yeah. What the fuck, Dermot? I don't see you doing a podcast about the show. What did she say at the start? She said, was that about Davina and Brian, or was that at the end when she said
I
that?
think it was at the end. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I can't
Because
quite
at the
remember.
start, there
They
was
did that VT
with
of
like...
all the past Big Brothers.
Yeah.
Did you realise it was in black and white until BB7?
No.
Yeah, and I got a theory on that.
What? Is that when it went to Channel 5?
No.
What?
No.
I don't fucking know these details. Go on.
BB11 was the end of the Channel 4 era, but I think before BB7 it was not widescreen.
Oh, okay.
So if you look what they've done, like, you know, sometimes when you watch, I don't know if you've ever done it, but like some of the Disney movies, they like fill in the sides because they were square.
Oh, yeah.
They fill in the sides with like artwork that matches it,
Oh, yeah.
so you don't notice the edges.
Oh, that's nice.
But what they'd done was like blurred, like duplicated the edges and blurred
Oh,
it.
okay,
and I
yeah.
guess if it was black and white, it was less obvious.
Photoshop.
So that's why when it hit 7, it went to colour
Oh,
because it was
okay.
widescreen.
Oh, that's cool.
That's my theory behind that.
Oh,
is
that's a
that
good theory.
editorial choice.
It was nice seeing those old clips, wasn't it?
It was nice because there was all the legacy housemates
Yeah.
like Nick and Ahmed and
Kinga.
Jade and Kinga and
Anthony's face when Kinga did the bottle.
Mark O'Neill with his cock in tinfoil.
Yeah,
was
they even
there.
had that. I suggested that as the best bits. Stop looking at your fucking phone.
Why does the superfans add into this
we'll
content?
pause and look at it. But I don't like the fact they played Praise You. I hate that song.
I actually liked it.
Mm.
I like that song. I do like Fatboy Slim, but also it was kind of like,
I like Fatboy Slim, but I don't like that song.
I felt. Do you remember? I mean,
No.
you probably do, but I feel like back in BB1, the musical choices that were used, they were much more edgy and cool, and it was almost like using noughties music from when Big Brother was at its height to send it off, including the Killers.
That's true. Killers ain't naughty.
Because, like, yeah, it is.
I guess it is, yeah.
Because normally they use some shit like,
Yeah,
we don't
some
even
fucking
know.
Thing off the chart.
Exactly, that we don't know what it is.
Like when you didn't know who Cardi B was earlier.
Yeah.
I didn't know either.
No. We watched a bit of the charts earlier.
Yeah,
the
it
music
was
videos are
good.
hilarious.
Me and Gaz are going to do a podcast of us watching the top 40.
Top 40.
And
Fucking hell.
the whole top 40.
God, it would be like the new top 40. Remember when you used to listen to the Radio
Yeah.
1 chart show?
Yeah.
Let's do that
Let's
every
do-
week.
Let's do a video of it.
Every week.
Yeah, and then we'll be like, oh, this one's gone up, this one's
Yeah.
gone down.
Oh, no, move that. New entry.
Imagine.
The
Oh
charts
my
used to be
God.
everything. Young people won't remember that.
Oh, who cares about young people? They don't listen to this. They're out, I don't know, on Snapchat doing something.
Alfie Sheldon's a young person. I bet he don't remember watching the charts.
Yeah, but he probably does. He's probably watched them
Probably.
retrospectively. What's wrong, dear? This cat's all wet. Anyway, then what else happened when we were actually there? Then, they just went straight into doing double boot.
There were no last 24-hour
That
highlights.
was weird. That was the first time ever.
Because there was not the time. The show was an hour and 15.
Everyone on Twitter was saying how, because I read the tweets about the next day, just how fucking rushed it felt on TV.
Actually, when I was there, it felt more nostalgic than I'd ever expected it to be.
Did you see? What do you mean? That they paid tribute to the series?
Yeah, I would never have expected them to have any footage from Channel 4 because Channel 5 didn't used to have the rights to even show it.
It was a very tokenistic effort though.
But it was all they had time for. What else could they do?
I guess, but it was literally.
I mean, obviously, a channel that respected it would have had a fucking 2 hour, hour and a half long, 2 hour final probably, documentary about Big Brother's history, which Channel 4 had. And
no, but we got the show about trains. No, I guess it just felt so short. But then when they showed the actual highlights package of the housemates,
that was really good.
It was brilliant, but that went on for way longer than the highlights package of the past 18 years.
Yeah, it did. But
we'll come to that.
I don't think we've had as a complete series highlights package so well edited in years.
That was really good,
and it felt like it was because Paul came back and Paul knew how to do a Big Brother final, and he knows that you need a long VT looking back on this series with an emotional song, and that you do lights off on the house with echoey quotes at the end.
Even that though,
but that was too short.
So
it was very short.
That was over way too. Anyway, let's talk about that in a minute. Let's talk about the double beat. I was surprised there was a double beat on, considering there was only 4 people in the house.
Well, it wasn't, because you just didn't have the time. It had to be.
Well, why is it such a short time? Why?
Because Channel 5 want it off the air. They don't care. Tell you what else. I went onto the My 5 app today on my Xbox to catch up. Usually Big Brother's on the front page. It's popular. Gone. Had to go search for it.
Well, ain't they said on the app now, like, oh...
They're going to close it down on 5th of December or something. The website and the app. And the episodes are available for 6 months on demand.
I'm surprised they're even doing that, to be honest. So, first out was who was out first? Kian and Zoe.
Yes.
Controversial Lewis told me Kian was going to win. He put a 25 bet on Kian when we're in the pub. I said I thought it was between Cameron and Akeem. He went, Akeem's got no chance. I looked at Akeem's odds.
Why are you listening to Lewis as if he knows?
Because it sounded like he knew. And then I put a tenner on Akeem to win because his odds were so bad.
Who was saying they were going to put £400 on someone to win? Was that Molly?
Molly, yeah.
On who?
Can't remember.
Cameron, was it Cameron?
Kian, I think.
Thing is, did you get, if you were to bet on Cameron, who probably was the favourite,
I was going
did you get any money?
No, you bet £10 on, you get £4 back. It's not worth it.
Well, then you don't get money back.
Yeah, you do. You get £4 back. You get £10 and £4.
Oh, £14 you get back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's profiting. I would have done that if I had known. I've got no fucking money.
Yeah, but then
could put my entire overdraft on a bet.
Yeah, but then what if you hadn't won?
Oh, yeah, there was that.
So Kian come out 4th, so controversial Lewis, you fucked that one up. And Zoe was 3rd.
And then Emma was like, it seems really fitting because you two connected from day one and now you're leaving together. And they did seem quite pleased about it, but it was like, what about that time in the middle where they fucking didn't talk for about a week?
They did talk about that.
Yeah, that's true. And then Kian said, do you want me to stop holding your hand for this bit? To Zoe. And she was like, no, it's fine. What?
Shall I say what they actually said from my...
Yeah, if you've got some notes.
I have.
So also worth noting that when you're at the house, you can't hear a fucking thing.
God, the interviews, you can't hear them at all.
But I think there's a reason for that.
Yeah, because it's too close to the orbit.
Yeah, if they play it loud, you're going to get reverb.
Yeah, but it's shit, because, like, so when you hear people going boo and all that, we can't hear it. We're not booing at anything particular. You can't hear fuck all. Literally just booing for the sake of booing. Oh, and they showed all the winners in that bit at the start as well.
Oh, yeah, they did. They put a fake crowd noise over it.
Yeah, they even showed Aaron Allard Morgan, which I was surprised about.
He was a good winner. I was there for that final, and it was tense.
Oh, that was the way they treated him was a disgrace. Hold on. Keep filling.
I mean, he's the Craig Phillips of Channel 5.
Yeah. Oh, what about Lewis shouting Netflix?
Oh, yeah. Emma was like, we don't know what the future holds for the best reality show on television. And then Lewis goes, Netflix!
And then she laughed. No, she actually laughed.
Yeah. She kind of pointed and went,
yeah. So then, hold on. Oh, there was 1% between Zoe and Kian, apparently.
I wonder if there's any percentage breakdown.
No, apparently not.
They normally release it after the final.
Not much interest in the interview. Kian is a bad friend. Zoe has periods. Was interesting.
Oh, and Emma said she'd like to thank Zoe on behalf of women all around the world for raising the fact that women have periods, because you're just expected to like carry on and be normal, which is kind of, I get what she means.
I
so.
don't have a period issue, so I don't.
Don't you?
I can't relate to that. No, I've
just mardy all the time.
Exactly. I'm just a cunt 24/7.
You should get that tattoo 24/7. Speaking of which,
we got a new Lewis dick pic, guys. DM us. And then Emma told them the series, it was the last ever series.
Oh yeah.
And Zoe went flipping heck.
Didn't you say you got emotional at that moment when you watched it back in your blog?
No, I've put that made me sad. There you go.
Yeah.
So then we had the Killers clips package. How good was that?
And the series highlights. We were so into that song.
We were screaming, weren't we? I bet that woman was fuming.
I think people around us were quite annoyed.
I don't give a fuck. That was so good. If you are not enjoying yourself and other people are enjoying yourself, fucking move and fuck off.
It's like that guy had a go at me at Katy Perry concert for dancing.
Fuck
it's
off.
Like,
if you're at a concert and people are being a cunt, move. Because I do. Because people are being cunts at concerts all the time. And I'm never that much of a cunt. If someone's literally just enjoying themselves and you're not,
also,
don't go to a concert.
We were there to celebrate the end of our favourite show, and we celebrated. What's wrong with that?
Also, the highlights were so good. There were so many good bits of Lewis, because Lewis never got his best bits.
Do you know what who I realised there wasn't much of?
Who?
Isaac.
And Isaac wasn't there.
And
Where was Isaac?
And then I wondered, has Isaac had a falling out with Big Brother? Because was Beef Ting even in the clips package? It must have been.
I wonder if the super fans know where Isaac was. Probably not. But for me personally, that Killers song is like my favourite Killers song. You know how much I love the Killers because I always gone on about the Killers.
Yeah,
but
it was
that
quite
song,
remarkable that just came together.
And that is my favourite Killers song.
And everyone knows it.
So fucking good, that song. And we were just screaming, we were jumping up and down, going, I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. And it's just so emotional like that. Oh, when you can hold on, hold on. It's just so beautiful, and it was just the perfect song for that, and it was just, that's when I felt quite emotional, because it was just like...
But still elated at the same time.
Yeah, it was like two of my favourite things together.
Also...
Nice. Does Brandon Flowers have to sign off on that shit?
No, of course not. Just chuck the record label some money, don't they? I don't know. But, yeah, various superfans were crying at various points, and I remember I was holding hands with Jared from behind me, and I think hands with Gary across here, but I was also holding hands with you for the announcement of the final.
Gary at one point.
Molly was asking when you were holding her hand, so there was a lot of love between the superfans.
Oh, there was a hell of a lot. They showed all the housemates going in. When Lewis goes in and he does that peace sign, fucking hell, he looks good.
Inside the house?
He looks so good. No, outside when he had his jacket over his shoulder.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't like him.
I didn't then, but looking back now, I'm like, fuck. Have you seen his latest pictures on Instagram?
No.
Fucking hell, mate.
The thirst continues.
I know, but Lewis is annoying on Instagram, but his
dog's cute.
His topless pictures certainly aren't.
Excuse me.
And also, I still love you, Lewis. Come on the podcast. I like Sean's red hair, by the way.
Oh, it's almost purple hair.
It looked really nice.
Actually, they walked past us really close, and I went, Sean, you look like a different person.
Yeah, and they were like looking at us, weren't they? And they went past.
Yeah, like, who are these nobodies?
Yeah.
And we were like, who are you?
Yeah.
Who are these nobodies?
Hold on.
It's funny because you don't really know what to say to them, do you? When they go past you.
No, shameful.
Sean definitely. I don't know if Sean took that as a compliment or what, but she did look good.
She did look really good.
She responded in some way that I couldn't quite get.
Everyone liked it when Lewis called Akeem the fucking Doyle in the highlights package, didn't they?
Yeah, that is a good moment though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I appreciated? That clips package made me appreciate this series of Big Brother because at the start I found it really hard to get into. Do you remember?
I don't know why.
I
loved it.
I weren't really feeling the housemates. I wasn't really liking the sort of new format of the game. But as it sort of settled in, actually, I think it was probably the best series on Channel 5.
Yeah,
it was the most authentically Big Brother. I think
100%. Did you? By the way, sorry to go on about Lewis. Did you see the clip of him watching Cameron win on Instagram?
Yeah, but I didn't feel much about it.
I thought it was quite. He was proper sobbing.
Oh, maybe I didn't watch it properly.
Yeah, he was literally sobbing, and his mum, who he obviously lives with, had to come in and cuddle him, you know. That ain't Lewis's dog, is it? Come on, that's his mum's dog. No man would have a dog like that. Be reasonable.
I don't know. I've seen men walking
I know,
ridiculous
but
dogs.
that's always their girlfriend's dog. Do you know what I mean?
Or they're just gay.
Yeah, or they're gay. Yeah. So then this was when Emma decided to talk to the housemates. I don't know why. The ex-housemates.
Oh yeah.
Why? We already kind
Funny
of
though,
covered
because
it's like, oh, we ain't got time to talk to all of you. Bye.
yeah, no, yeah. From like Isabella got spoken to, and then Kay was next to her. She didn't even mention Kay by name.
Walked out. She shouldn't even be there.
I wonder,
bitch.
is that because she walked? Because she was then she like skipped Kay's name, and then she named the other people she was walking by, like and Kennelly and whoever else is here. And then did Anna Amelia get it?
No, Anna Amelia had a face on her like a fucking slapped ass the whole night, man.
Anna Amelia is obviously so bitter about not being loved out of the Big Brother experience, not going further.
Not having any followers.
But she's acting like she's too cool for it.
I know, she was. They all were, kind of the way they were standing at their like. Didn't someone go, I'm up here and you're down there?
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. Who was that?
Hussein, I think.
Oh,
I think
Hussein
someone was shouting at him and he went,
who
look,
are you?
He went, I'm up here and you're down there.
He's
Bitch,
got a point.
You're one fucking step higher.
Yeah, but he's got a point. He's a housemate.
So what?
He's now a
nothing.
housemate. Half of that fucking audience want to be a housemate. He's allowed to rub it in.
I don't. He's a knob. I'd rather die than be him. So then, when she was talking to Lewis G about his whatever the fuck it was, everyone started going off. We were like just behind him then, weren't we?
Yeah, really close.
And Cameron's dad walked right next to us, didn't he?
You got really excited.
I know, Tony Dudley. No, it's exciting. I like Cameron's dad a lot better than him.
Thomas was right near us because he was down the end of the line. I could literally see Thomas.
Yeah, he was right there.
I could have touched him again.
Yeah, we already touched him earlier, Div. So then it was the announcement of who was going to win out of Akeem and Cameron. Cameron was shaking like a shitting dog, and Cameron won. Spoiler alert.
I'd actually like to watch that moment again.
I watched it again.
Yeah, I've watched it again.
Excuse
but
me.
I've only watched it once again.
Once is enough.
And I wonder, I'd like to see Akeem's reaction.
Yeah, you don't really see it, I don't think.
No.
Akeem looks happy for him.
But I wonder, was Akeem expecting it?
I think so, don't you?
Thing is, how could you expect to win against the guy that came out?
Yeah, and he's 18 and everything else, and he'd been through a lot more in the house. What had Akeem been through? Nothing.
No positive noms, and then doing a survey of the public.
Yeah, and then met his dog. That was it. Stupid.
Meeting a dog can take you far.
That's true.
Just look at Hurricane Sue.
Meeting a dog. Nice to meet you. I wasn't bothered about Akeem losing. I wasn't bothered about Cameron winning. It was just so obvious. It was just like... But if you like what you were saying about Davina standing with Brian and looking at the fireworks...
Yeah, you don't get those moments anymore.
I mean, this is about as far away from that as you could possibly get. This is like... It's not even in the same universe, is it?
Not in the same stratosphere.
No, exactly. So it was.
But it's funny because that's almost the emulation of that story that played out. But it's just like so
fake. Yeah, Brian was real.
Yeah,
and genuine and a nice person, and Cameron's a little knob, basically.
Well, you could say that.
I shall say that on my own podcast. You can say whatever you like on the podcast too. On the podcast.
Such a bitch. This podcast would be nothing without me.
This podcast is definitely our podcast, that's for sure. You do a hell of a lot of legwork for it.
Yeah,
you deal
the
with
PR admin.
all the agents. You got us all the interviews, haven't you?
I have actually.
With him?
Chelsea Sing. No, you went and did that one.
I did that one.
Louder.
That's rubbish.
That was a fucking good interview, so I'm really proud of that, actually, my Stacey Francis interview. There's Nobody's off of Made in Chelsea.
Arissa got herself on the podcast.
Yeah.
You didn't arrange that.
Well, Amelia Lily's mum.
Oh, yeah.
That was an exclusive.
I didn't do that, yeah. That's true.
All those people on the train.
Yeah, that is true. You did do that.
And mark my words, one day, Thomas will be sitting in between us on this sofa.
Oh, well.
On this podcast talking about
Well,
the
let's
charts.
let's hope Towie's not on it too, because there ain't enough room for 4 of us. What I want to talk about that artwork in Borehamwood, but I feel like it's inappropriate.
No, it's not. Why
go
is it
on,
inappropriate?
just the timing. But go on. What
Well,
happened?
no, we finished with the show now, haven't we?
No, we haven't. We've got to do Akeem's interview and Cameron's interview.
We'll do that first.
No,
then we'll
do
talk
the
about-
artwork bit because I'm
Why?
interested. Because I want to hear about it.
But then it goes on to like what happened in my after party and the next morning and being drunk.
Oh, okay. All right, let's do this first then. So, Akeem's interview. Emma, I thought, was taking a piss out of Akeem a bit. She went, "Oh, you gave it 110%."
Yeah, that was quite nice though, to throw a little bit of shade. But she kept trying to
guess.
do a Welsh accent. It's crap.
And she went to him, "You've been phenomenal," and he said,
Yeah,
"I have."
I have. Yeah. What? Even Emma was a bit
I
taken
think
aback.
like "thank you" would have been appropriate.
Yeah.
Not "I have."
Because I have, yes.
And then he was like on about his parents or something, and Emma's like, "Oh yeah,
They're on holiday."
They're on holiday. I don't think you heard her or understood her, did you? When
So
she
did
said
he not?
it, didn't seem to. And then Akeem said, "I do a lot of training and delivery as part of my job." It's
In the
like-
interview?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, mate, we know you fucking
Delivery.
do delivery. I know, what a knob. Deliveroo. That's what we like. So then, did Tony Dadley go up on stage to talk to Emma or something?
No.
Oh.
Just to cuddle Cameron, no.
Oh, yeah. So Cameron come out the
He said,
house.
"Look, do you know what you've done?" He said.
Yeah, do you know what you've done? Played the idiot general public, I put. Cameron said, so I presume Cameron's out of the house now.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron said, "I thought I was going to be irritating and annoying and I moan a lot."
Hang on.
Correct.
Cameron walked out and
Yeah.
he put something inside his jacket.
What was
It
it?
looked like a tea towel or something that he took from the house. I thought he was going to chuck it into the audience, but then that didn't happen.
It's probably on eBay, whatever it is. Don't forget to bid for Gaz's Bitcoin.
All offers considered.
Yeah, but it's got to be a high offer. He needs money.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you a Bitcoin
Yeah.
for 50p.
No, so we're talking more like £50 up.
50p?
Yeah.
More than that.
More than that. Fucking hell.
This
God.
is a piece of Big Brother
That
history.
is, yeah, it's serious, guys.
If
Come
you
on.
want a Bitcoin, we got to talk serious
Don't
money.
insult him with a low offer.
No.
The reserve price alone is 50.
Yeah, don't forget to press your buzzer for the auction. Boop, boop. Oh, Melissa Botts bidded. Boop. Oh, Alfie Sheldon's come in with a higher bid. Boop. Alfie Sheldon's got
Alfie's already got one. It'll be Andrew who will want one.
one. Yeah, Super
that's,
TV's here.
that's where the money is. Andrew and Alex, they'll want one. They'll be fighting over it. Right. Anyway, so then Emma's going blah, 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 blah. Emma was just right up Cameron's ass. Did she mention his YouTube videos? Of course she fucking didn't. It's just his storm, isn't it?
I don't even know about them.
No.
Also, what I didn't like
Go on.
was when it came to talking about the whole coming out stuff and Lewis effed supporting Cameron.
Oh, yeah.
They would not mention his name.
Lewis's?
Yeah, it
Really?
took ages. They were talking about Lewis for a good few seconds, but like
Yeah.
a good like multiple sentences where they kept saying, she was like, "Oh, but you went into Big Brother and you found a Big Brother."
Oh, yeah.
And then Cameron said, "He was my this, and this." And then Emma kept saying, he. It's like they wouldn't say Lewis. And eventually Emma said the name,
I
but
was going to say, because I watched Lewis's Instagram Live of him watching it, and I swear they did say Lewis.
not until quite
'Cause he
way
was,
in.
He was weeping and wailing and doing
Took some
snot
time
bubbles.
before they'd actually acknowledge him by name.
Interesting. I've given Cameron a bit of credit here. I said
Fucking hell.
he was a good housemate. The only downside was his previous behaviour, which some people don't even care about, like Gaz. Blatant game playing, coming out 3 times, and his fake storylining, i.e. seeing a ghost
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So those are the only downsides to him, really. I don't
But-
mind him moaning and being miserable and whatever else. I don't mind that, a moany housemate. Yeah, go on. But what?
To be honest with you, when I was considering what I'm going to do to choose my winner, there was a time when I thought Akeem hasn't once moaned about being in the house.
Yeah.
So maybe I should vote for him.
Because he's been painting on a fake fucking smile the whole time.
Yeah, but like most of them cracked at some point and said they wanted to go home. I don't think Kian did. Zoe might have done. But yeah, I was like, Cameron maybe moaned too much, like didn't enjoy it enough.
No.
But then I still couldn't deny the storyline he'd written for himself. No, honestly, like It was flawless, really.
Absolutely.
Every time that song comes up. It was near flawless, like that, and like Bianca said to me, and I don't know if I got that far because she was going on a bit. But
you couldn't fucking talk.
she said like that was his winner's story, and it was. It's like his winner's song.
The winner takes it all. So, what do you think Cameron actually learnt something in the house and has come out a changed man?
No, I don't think the house. No, I don't think the house needed to change Cameron.
You don't think he's learnt from being around diverse people and stuff, and learnt from Thomas and
No, because I don't think he ever had a problem with any of those people going in there.
No, I'm not saying he did, but do you think he's learnt to respect other people from other backgrounds, etc.?
There wasn't any evidence that he didn't.
You're a fucking idiot.
What, the Brexit thing?
Everything!
And the Trump thing. I don't know. I just can't...
Oh, shit.
It's like Raf saying he'd vote for Trump. I can't believe these people.
That's bullshit. That was fake. But Cameron, I do believe it.
Wasn't it just a teenager trying to
Remember
stand out?
someone unfollowed us for that and said they couldn't support the podcast anymore because of Raf.
Really missed. Yeah.
Imagine what they would have made of
called?
Cameron.
Miss Philpot or some shit like
Fuck
that.
Nice.
I don't know. I find it hard to believe that those were his views that he held by the time he walked into the house, but maybe they were.
You're mad.
The thing is, he's got multiple channels all over the place, like
and
politics,
all
Twitter,
hateful.
and his YouTube.
Yeah, his fake Twitter, his real Twitter, his Twitter where he actually talks real talk about his real personality, his fake one where he pretends to be a nice person. Yeah.
I mean,
this is just a great example of you not supporting
the thing is,
your friend. Me.
What?
Me.
No.
Just like the poll said.
I'm pretty sure, and I wouldn't like to go back through the archives, but I'm sure there's times that you said, and I believe this is verbatim, I don't care what anyone's done outside the house. It's just what they've done in the house that bothers me. I don't care about their
That's
views.
not true. What
I'm
about Jim
sure you've said
Davidson?
that.
I've never said that. What about Jim Davidson? What about Dan Osborne? I care a lot about what people do outside the house.
You judge them more on their time in the house.
Alright, bitch, go back through those archives and
I ain't got time for that.
Name one housemate I've ever said that about, because I ain't never said that. The other cunts say that. I don't say that, so you lie.
Oh.
You lie.
Well, I care more about their time in the house than outside.
I care more about it, but I ain't going to support no wife beaters, no abusers.
No, and neither would
woman
I.
haters. Well, why'd you vote for Cameron?
He's not a woman hater. He's just a stupid kid.
You're just the stupid kid.
I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, from the start, he almost reminded me a little bit of my cousin as well.
Oh.
Not that my cousin says stupid shit like that on the internet. He doesn't.
I should think
and
not.
apparently he's not gay.
Is everyone in your family gay? Is it one of those? Like
No,
Kian?
like Kian's. No, only me.
Outlier.
And my dad.
Anyway, so what do you think Cameron's going to spend his 100 grand on?
Has he didn't say anything about what he's going to do with it, did he? I don't think.
No, I think he's going to just build a wall around his nan's house.
He's going to buy that one off of Big Brother. From that task. I don't know. What does an 18-year-old do with 100 grand? Like, that is lucky. Like, you've no idea how jealous I am of the fact that he got 100 grand. Like, 100 grand is a fuckload of money.
You don't deserve it.
I mean, you'd put a deposit on a house, wouldn't you?
I probably would, yeah.
But he's an 18-year-old, so maybe he's not going to do that.
No, he's probably going to...
But you could... if I was him, I would buy a flat in London, probably.
Yeah.
But he's in Norfolk. Maybe he wants to stay out in the sticks.
Oh, that explains why he's so fucking ignorant.
Yeah, anything more to say about the final?
Emma said, you have won Big Brother, not Lewis. But if Lewis had been there, Lewis would have won. So
I don't know if he would.
I do.
I still don't think Lewis could have stood up to the might of Cameron's storyline.
I do.
And I also think that he would have fallen victim of a split vote. Because the Lewis and Cameron people,
that's
like,
true,
by proximity, would be supporting both.
Well, I'm not.
No, you're not, but a lot of them would.
True. So then Emma told Cameron he'd won the last ever Big Brother, and I thought he actually did look quite upset at that.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was quite shocked.
Yeah. So that was
What
it.
did he say?
Didn't write that down. Oh wow, I think.
Oh wow, or something.
Yeah, and then she went, "Oh yeah, but you're the last ever winner."
Yeah.
Great. Mind you, we have had worse winners. Someone said
Oh my God.
Someone
Yes, we
said
have.
Cameron on Twitter said Cameron is the worst winner we've ever had, and I've.
What, Jason Burrell?
What about Jim Davison? What about
that's a
Denise
different-
Welsh?
that's a
What about
different
Ulrika
strain.
Johnson? But anyway, I admired that tweet though, just for saying
I
that.
liked Ulrika.
Funny. Oh God. What did you like about her?
I don't know, but
She's
I really liked her
awful.
at the time.
Oh, she's horrid. Anyway, let's not go down that rabbit
Funny
hole.
that she went into Ultimate Big Brother as well.
That was so odd. So then Emma come outside and she's like, "Oh, Davina, Brian, the production team."
Big up yourselves.
Yeah. I think Brian was watching at home, like nearly fucking choked on his sandwich.
Brian weren't watching. Brian's
No.
moved to America.
Has he?
Yeah, in LA.
Oh,
Or maybe he's just visiting. I'm not sure.
good. God, good luck to you, Brian. And then Emma did look upset at the end, and she said, "It's time for this house to find a new home." I swear I heard you scream when she said that.
Really?
Honestly.
What did I scream?
Just like, I
Oh,
swear
really?
it's
Just of
you.
joy?
I swear it's you.
It probably is.
Because I remember you yelling when we were there.
It probably is.
Um,
I was rowdy as fuck.
so it's time for this house to find a new home.
Did I shout "Go on, Emma" at one point?
Maybe. So, are we allowed to talk about, are they demolishing the house or aren't they? Or we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
I don't think
Okay.
we should really talk about that.
All right, let's you pair of pussy holes.
No,
So
but we
then-
don't know.
No. So the voices at the end was nice, but we could have done with a bit more of that. And then it said, "Big Brother will
We'll
get back to you."
And did you notice?
Yeah.
So, if you're a new Big Brother viewer, you won't be familiar with echoey voices over the house, but they did that series 1, series 2, like in the early days, all the way through to like, I don't know, probably all Channel 4's ones. But there weren't that. I didn't feel like there were that many iconic quotes to put out over the house this year.
Well, it would have just all been Lewis, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah. I like, will someone shut that bathtub up? I would have liked to have heard
Yeah,
that
that
over
would
the
be good,
bathroom.
yeah.
But so all the
Reptile Zoo.
so the lights going out in the house. They clearly filmed those shots previously because some
Yeah.
of the beds were made and stuff, which was a giveaway. But the diary room, the
Yeah.
lights went up instead
Oh.
of down. And I thought it was a very subtle thing they did there.
Oh.
The lights went up on the diary room and it said "Big Brother will get back to you," and then it just
Oh.
faded to black and was the end of the show.
That's good. Oh, and we never mentioned they changed the start credits, didn't they?
So
what
Big
was
Brother
it?
Forever
And let the mind games continue.
Yeah, it was really nice to do
That
that.
picture of us is really nice in front
Especially
of
because
the
it says Forever.
forever behind. Who took that?
Molly? Gary? Someone? Jared? I don't know. I handed my phone to someone to take that
I
picture.
look like I'm in love with you in that picture.
I look like I'm in love with you. I'm kissing you on the head.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that the one?
I think so, yeah.
There's a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, that's a different one, I think.
And then... Oh, I got really sentimental about my boyfriend.
Why?
Because I put that on my Instagram story.
You're not kissing me on that one, are you? That's a different one.
It's just kissing towards you, but no, there is one where I'm actually kissing you.
Kissing towards you.
I get very sort of lovey when I'm drunk sometimes.
Don't we all?
Planting kisses on everyone I was.
Careful.
So, yeah, on my Instagram story, I put that picture saying Forever, and my boyfriend replied with Viva Forever, and we've been talking about the Spice Girls coming back that day.
I was just singing that in the
Yeah,
bathroom. How odd.
So I was like, I just got like, I was like, oh, that's my kind of man.
No. So then everyone started sobbing.
Yeah.
Jared was literally shaking, sobbing.
Yeah, and Jared said, he raised a point, like he was really, really upset by it, because he's actually a Channel 5 Big Brother fan. Like he wasn't part of it during the Channel 4 era, and he said, like, we have said goodbye to it before.
Yeah, that's true.
And we've seen it come back and go on for another 8 years. But he hasn't. So
Yeah,
he really
he
feels
doesn't
like
trust
it's
that
the
it's-
end.
Yeah, that's true. And for these, especially a lot of the BBC fans we were talking to, don't even watch the international versions. So some do, don't get me wrong, but some don't.
Exactly.
So then
I don't feel complete loss because I know
Yeah.
we've got Canada coming up,
exactly.
which I care about as much as this.
And it's not the same. it's not the same.
Well, we can't be as close to it as this.
No, but still, it's good.
It is ironic though, like you said in your blog, like it feels like this year for us doing this podcast, it's really taken off.
Yeah.
And, like, we may be completely deluded, but like just by being allowed to go meet those producers, like being invited into the house at the start of it, you just feel like you matter to Big Brother in a way, and to have made friends with Arissa and to get to podcast with her and sit there and watch Big Brother UK with her, like it's just all started to happen, and
then they whip it out from under us. Our Arissa podcast got like about 1,500 on iTunes, you know.
It should get another 1,500 more.
Yeah, on what?
Some other platform that we don't even know that we're on.
It's really good.
No, but you know, podcasts have got life in them. People will still continue to listen to that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
In the future,
I should do.
And we can push it again when BB Can 7 comes out.
That's true. Yeah. And we had those pictures of Arissa with our t-shirts on.
I know, I didn't tweet mine. I didn't use mine.
Arissa got us t-shirts and gloves.
She actually printed us t-shirts.
Yeah, how cool is that?
Which basically, Arissa handed us these t-shirts, and I looked at it and read it, and I was like, Robbed King, and then I went, is this about Gary? Like when Gary didn't win. It's like, no, it's about you losing Big Brother UK. I was like, oh, okay. Or them taking Big Brother UK away from you.
And she got us lovely gloves.
The problem with those gloves is you need your thumbs to text, and
but they're nice woolly gloves though.
They're great gloves, but
don't stag off the present from Arissa.
I need my thumb available for contactless payments when I go onto the bus or through the tube, and I have to take the glove off.
Well, what about when you're just walking down the street cold? Is it alright then?
It's alright then. Thanks, Arissa. I do love them. I wore them the next day. Josh Grant will vouch for that because I wore them on the way to Bots.
Yeah, you paid him. So should we talk about the final Bots?
I was very drunk. I watched this in the hotel room with...
Do you want to talk about your hotel room experience first? Or should we do Bots first?
There's only limited information I'd like to share about that.
I'm sure. Go on.
Well, basically, Mole BBUK, she's from up north, so she got hotel.
She is lovely, by the way.
She's just a babe.
We met Molly and Lewis for the first time, and they were absolutely wonderful.
I met Lewis at Bots.
Oh yeah,
before.
I met Lewis for the first time. Although he is a bit up himself, but he's lovely.
But it's funny because, like, with Lewis when I met him the first time, I felt like I already knew him. And he was just
because we always chat to him,
and he's just as I would expect him to be.
Yeah, he is.
And then when I met Molly, she was exactly like I expect her to be as well.
And she looks exactly like you expect her to look as well.
Yeah, but also I have seen videos of her when she's drunk because we follow each other on Instagram and stuff. So I guess you feel like you know her more. But like during that final, and I can't remember at what point because I was so drunk. I'm pretty sure for the announcement of the winner, I must have been holding your hand. Was I?
Yeah, I think so. We were holding hands. Yeah,
there was some point.
It was towards the end. It must have been.
I just had my arms around Molly.
Yeah.
And it just felt like this was a friend that I'd known for years. It was just the right thing to do.
Yeah, and it's the same. Like we're planning like a little shindig, and like I just said to Molly, you can see from my sofa, it's just like she's a friend who you've known for ages. Weird. That's what Big Brother does. That's what I said in my blog. Big Brother brings people together.
It does. And divides them.
Even it does, but fuck that. But even like people across the ocean, like Laurie and Rowan, like they're such close friends of ours now.
Yeah.
And it's because of Big Brother. It's mad. Anyway, go on. What happened at the hotel?
So we had an after party. We got some drinks, and we were in time for +1 Bots. So we watched Bots like an hour later. Molly got a bottle of Prosecco.
Yeah.
Which I proceeded to consume by myself.
Did Molly not have any of it?
I don't think so.
That's bad.
I think she was quite drunk enough.
I would fucking say so.
But so
She's
was
been drinking
I.
since about 3 o'clock.
But there was a point where she looked like she wanted to vomit.
Oh.
So she kind of stopped.
Oh.
And then when I realised that she was not going to drink that glass, I was like, bring it on. Hand it over here. So off I went. And then there was all these cans of gin like lying around. So I started on those as well. And it was like pink lemonade gin. It was delicious.
I've had that.
So tasty.
Yeah, I had that in Amsterdam.
I can't say too much.
Oh, okay. Didn't you stay over?
I stayed over. I slept in a bed with Molly. It was a Mole BBUK sandwich with controversial Lewis on one side and me on the other.
Did controversial Lewis try to fill you up?
In fact, I had this dream where someone was touching me in the night. Wait a minute.
No.
Washing machine. Nah. No, I actually tried to hug the pair of them, but then it got too uncomfortable.
Oh, that's cute. Imagine the
That's
three of you in bed together. This cat is funny. I've got stuff about bots.
Moni woke up real early because she had to get to a meeting.
That is insane. How did she do that?
She put the lights on in the room, and for a minute, I actually thought I was in a Big Brother house. You know, all the lights come on in the morning.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on? And then she said to me that I was talking about nominating someone in my sleep.
I said, was it me?
I think it was Moni. I was like, Moni, you're going to get nominated for putting the lights on. Something like that.
That's hilarious. And she just left you in the hotel room. That was trusting.
It's a cat. Yeah, she just was like, make sure you check out by 12. So I did. Don't touch him. He's a little beast.
You're a little beast.
I woke up so drunk.
Oh, I was rough.
Still drunk.
Oh, I was rough on the way home, man. When the sole fell off my shoe, oof. It was literally, I ain't got a sole, but I'm not a soldier.
What happened on that box? Because I can't remember.
I got box bits. Hold on. Oh, Emma and Rylan seemed very emotional on bots, I thought. And I thought they have signed a deal for it to come back, I don't think you'd be that upset. Do you know what I mean?
The ending statement was a bit misleading.
Well, what did it say?
Well, carry on first, because I'm sure you'll get there.
They said it seemed like the most Big Brother series for ages.
There's been a lot of that, which I think is true.
Which is true.
A bit of shade on housemates past, though, isn't it, to say that, really?
But then Rylan was going, oh, how you passed bots to me, Emma, and blah, blah, blah. And I thought, they didn't mention Russell Brand again then. And I thought, I know Russell Brand was Big Mouth, but still, I thought you should have mentioned Russell Brand's a massive star. He was involved with Big Brother. He established the Big Brother talk show. Yeah, really, and it bots would not exist without Russell Brand. So I was quite surprised that he didn't, unless I missed it.
They didn't mention that. But equally, it wouldn't exist without Dermot.
No,
because bots is a fusion of BBLB and Big Mouth.
Did Dermot sing a bit in that song?
No.
It would have been nice to have Russell and Dermot in that, I think.
Yeah, Russell wouldn't do it.
Russell might. Russell speaks very fondly of Big Brother.
Does he?
In my BBUK, there's a whole chapter on Big Brother and how, like, when Fight Night was on, and he watched it all and how exciting it was and everything. It was the start of his career. He slept with a few of the contestants.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah. Do you remember Becky? Slept with her. You would barely remember her.
Becky.
Yeah, she was a funny thing, like a thin little thing. He slept.
Which series?
I think he slept with Makosi as well.
He didn't.
Which
series is Becky
remember
from?
which series. 5 maybe.
White.
I think she might have been a bit mixed.
Fucking hell, I don't remember that.
But he definitely. I think he slept with Makosi as well. I think he slept with someone else as well. You know what he's like back then. Anyway, that's by the by.
He was a sex addict.
Yeah, he was. He was definitely a fanny rat. So Cameron said in his bots interview about him coming out in the house, I couldn't have written it any better. You did write it. Rylan said, me, Marcus and Emma
this is what I'm saying.
will make sure Big Brother will get back to you. Those are bold words.
And I think he said, I promise you.
Yeah. Don't make promises you can't keep, Rylan. But when I was surprised he said me, Marcus and Emma, like, we come as a free, and if not, then, you know. But we all know that that's bullshit.
Do you know what, though?
We've seen Emma jump on Brian's grave as soon as she fucking had the chance.
Well, yeah. But one thing I will say about Rylan, from our experience of meeting him, and everything he's ever shared with us, some of which we've not been able to share, he has had the back of the fans the whole time, and the show, like, in its pure form. So I believe he will do whatever he can, but at the end of the day, it doesn't stand with him, does it?
See what Brian Bello was saying about Rylan?
No, what?
You didn't see it?
Is it recently?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Oh, he was saying Rylan's fake and Rylan isn't fit to present the show. I think it was on... Ow, fuck. I think it was on finale day, and Gary said, fuck off, mate, to him.
Good.
Honestly, but Brian went on one of his, he has
Yeah,
his little
he goes
diatribe,
little meltdowns.
does a little Kanye West.
Yeah.
But yeah, like having a go at Ryland, that's not cool because I know Brian Bellow's a massive fan. I like Brian Bellow, by the way. But Ryland is a huge fan as well.
Brian is a true Big Brother fan, but
he's
also
an international fan.
if he's saying that about Ryland, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
I think Brian's probably a bit jealous of Ryland, in his position.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a whole beef thing. You should check it out.
That is very unfair, and I would say he's probably speaking out of turn, and that actually doesn't have real experience of Ryland in that case.
He's speaking out of school. So yeah, me, Marcus, and Emma will make sure Big Brother will get back to you. Interesting. So I put
all of this is optimistic from Big Brother's side, and it has to be. It can't be like, mind you, last time around they decided to end it with a funeral and bury Big Brother.
That's true.
In the trailer, they put a diary room chair in a grave. They had Marcus come in and do an actual funeral.
I remember the
so
advert.
there was actually no talk
Hint,
of no hint of it's going to come
How
back.
soon after that did it come back?
The next fucking summer.
It was next year, wasn't it? Yeah,
next year.
Long. Have you found it? Have you missed it this week?
No, because I don't get to watch it on TV anyway because of my schedule.
I missed it a couple of times this week.
I've only just been able to try to catch up on the last highlight show, so
I've been enjoying watching dramas and stuff though, but it's a long wait till whichever the next one is, isn't it?
Will the next be Canada or
No,
BB Celeb?
BB Celeb.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to that, but I think that's not going to be till next year. So we've got a long break now, which obviously I'm sure we'll do a couple of podcasts in between, but I don't know, there's like a gap there now, isn't there?
Well, for me, at the moment...
You want it.
I've got a lot of stuff I need to sort out in my life.
So I'm the same.
I quite need a break.
I'm the same as well. I think we do need a short break, but I think we'll soon miss it in a month. In a month, we'll miss it.
I don't mind.
Oh dear. Gaz needs a break right now.
I don't mind Big Brother UK taking a break. I don't mind taking a year off. 2 years off, maybe. I don't want it to see it gone for longer than 2 years, really. But if it does come back, like, will it be at Elstree? Will it be a brand new house? Like, I wouldn't mind a brand new Big Brother house.
But people were saying that they had the lease on the house for 3 years and all this
They
shit.
do.
So why? What's the deal?
I think everything's a bit fuzzy at the moment. So Channel 5 still own Big Brother until December. Apparently.
Okay.
That's when their ownership runs out.
Okay.
So nothing's going to be signed until the new year, if it's going to happen.
Okay. Controversial Lewis was saying to me, if it comes back, it'll be crap. Like, it'll be, like, really cheap and nasty, and it'll be, if it's on Netflix or whatever. No, I think he said if it was on Netflix, it'd be alright, but if it comes back on another channel, he reckons it'll be quite shit.
What I don't want is for it to
But then he also said Keane was going to win, so whatever controversial.
Exactly, he doesn't know shit. But what I don't want is for it to regress and get even worse.
Oh, how could it get worse?
I don't know either, but it could. I would just be happy if they just fucking had bare walls, beds, and the basic kitchen. Like, they don't need to put a lot of detail in the house, do they?
No, you know me. All I care about is the housemates.
Yeah. In fact, I think it would... Like, hate saying back to basics, but like...
Chickens!
It would be interesting to see it go back to basics, because a set of modern housemates wouldn't necessarily be expecting that.
That's true.
It's like, here you go.
Or go fully BBUS format. I know you won't approve of that, but I would be down.
No, I wouldn't be approving of that. No, doesn't fly with me. However, I did enjoy the Game Changer.
Exactly, it was good.
But it wasn't the first time we'd done that. Like, Save and Replace was good back in BB11.
Yeah, that's true. But they've tried to do Head of Household before and it's not really worked. But this year, I feel like it did kind of work.
I just don't know if it goes to Netflix. Can it possibly work on a public voting system?
I don't know. That's the thing. That's why it might go
How big is the audience going to be?
I don't know. I do not know.
It may never come back.
That's true. It's true. It may never. But then I was thinking the other day, what if it doesn't come back and it's okay?
What, it's okay that it doesn't?
Yeah.
And we just end it now.
And then we just think, shit, what the fuck were we doing for those 18 years? I actually thought that the other day. And we actually find more useful things to do with our life. The listeners must be horrified hearing me say that.
There's a little part of me that's feeling a little bit sad about facing up to the idea that it may not come back.
Yeah.
Because
But we don't know.
I don't think I've let that be a thought yet.
No.
But when you think about, for you and I, who have watched every damn series of this show,
every single
you've
episode
definitely watched every episode.
watched.
I've had times when I've not because I've been out of the country. But that's a long time, like 18 years of your life.
Yeah, half your life.
To follow this show, and for a lot of the fans, I feel like Big Brother is a very reliable friend that comes back.
It is. It's a comfort.
Year in, year out.
Yeah.
And
it's a comfort. It's a formula.
And I tell you, there's times in my life when immersing myself in the life of the Big Brother housemates has been a welcome escape. And I think there's a lot of people that feel that way.
Yeah.
And evidently amongst the super fans, there are people who also feel that way.
I said exactly the same as that, either on the last podcast or in my blog or whatever it was. Yeah, but it's like when Nikki said, Big Brother is life. It's like, within these walls, nothing else matters. It's like that.
Yeah,
it's
that. Back in the day when you had a live feed, this is a thing. We've almost been weaned off of it by Channel 5 because we can't have the same experience we used to have.
No.
That's why it's not as bad this time around, I think, for me.
Yeah.
Because I used to fully immerse myself.
Yeah.
I would watch hours and hours and hours of live feed. And
I don't know how we even found the time.
The last fucking 24 hours of the house live, I would make sure I was there to watch all of it.
Yeah.
Because I knew that had to keep me going until January.
Yeah. I used to go out and like do fucking drugs and come back and just watch the fucking live feed, wait for them to get up, just wait for them to just get up, and then just watch it for like fucking hours. And it's just like just waiting for someone to get the fuck out of bed.
Waiting for someone to do something.
And then someone gets up and goes to the loo, and you think they're getting up, and then they just go back to bed. It's like, fuck, come on, like, get up.
I remember getting up for school and putting live feed on.
Oh shit, I was out doing drugs and Gaz was at school.
Yeah,
fuck.
no, I was. But like, similar. But like, I'd wake up in the morning and put live feed on, and they'd still be asleep, and I'd just be hoping someone was going to get up. And then during Big Brother 3, without fail, every morning you had Sandy who would be in the pool doing his laps, and it was like every morning Sandy's going to be there until he's jumped over the wall.
Sandy was the exact one that I was thinking of, but I've said this on the podcast before. Me and my friend were high and we watched him get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. He was making like a little outfit for like a little puppet that he was making or something. And we were avidly watching this with like no sound, just him on his own doing this for like a good hour or two, and that felt like the most important thing that was happening on the planet right then.
It was.
Admittedly, I was high as a kite.
Yeah.
But how cool is that? That like it was always there.
We haven't been able to do that for years.
It was always there, and that was many years ago. That was probably 15 years ago.
The Big Brother experience has been, slowly diminished year in, year out.
Which is
year
why,
on year, it's got less and less.
Which is why we could survive without it, as horrible as it is to say. We could live without it.
To be honest with you, when it first came back on Channel 5 and there was no live feed, it was really fucking hard.
Oh God, do you remember how we complained?
Yeah, for someone who used to fully not miss a fucking minute they were awake of it.
Yeah.
It was so hard to watch it without live feed. It was almost unthinkable.
It was horrible.
You could possibly put Big Brother out without a live feed. It was such a fucking insult to the fans.
Oh, you
and
had
now,
the Twitter though.
This, but at least you had it at BBUK
I would not
Live.
look at that Twitter. I was disgusted and insulted with it.
And then that went, and then this last series,
we didn't have one scrap of live feed.
Not a fucking minute.
Sad, isn't it? Oh, now we are getting sad.
So Laurie, that's at Tor Easy Lover on Twitter, one of our listeners and friends. She's looking at watching BB7, I think.
Yeah.
Now she was looking at the episodes that she can find online, and she's like, "Oh, okay, so I've got all the Big Brother episodes, all the bit on the side, all the BBL, all the BBLBs, and all the Big Mouths."
She's gonna watch all that.
She goes, "But I can't see any live from the house," and I was like, I said, that's because Live from the House was not a show then. It was just a right.
Yeah.
It was there on the internet, on the red button.
She ain't never going to be able to watch that.
You won't ever find it.
No, because it was a transient thing. It was there and then it was gone.
Exactly. And also, like you said, that morning when you watched Sandy quietly make a puppet.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like without live feed you can relate to the Big Brother experience as much as well. Big Brother used to be a very quiet show sometimes. The house is a completely enclosed environment. There isn't music, but now they edit everything to funky music and make it look more fun. It's not fun. It's a really boring, cold, isolated, desolate environment at times. You don't feel that anymore.
And another big thing about the live feed, now we're going down this road, was late at night when you'd have a drink and you'd stay up and watch it, and they'd be staying up having a drink, and they would have such interesting conversations sometimes about life, about death, about this, about that. And then with the certain gangs who stayed up and the certain ones who went to bed, you'd see so many scenes in the bedroom with the like the UV, the infrared light, and just different, like them laughing and joking and pissing people off, getting up, and then they go to bed, and then you'd be like, get up again, and then they get up and go and have a fag again, and it would go on for hours, and you'd just be watching it, and you'd want to go to bed, but then someone would get up and go and have a fag. You literally just watch someone
turn it off because another conversation started.
You just watch one person sitting out there smoking a fag. It's hard to describe. And I feel like that must have been such a comfort for a lot of people, and not just people like us, but a lot of lonely people.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just the thought that those people are in that house there, you know exactly where they are. That is a safe space.
I remember, during Big Brother time, there's not a minute of my existence where I wouldn't be aware that they were locked away. Do you know what I mean? That just felt really important. Like, right now, that group of people are in that house.
I used to dream about Big Brother every single night, and I still dream about Big Brother now, but I used to dream about Big Brother because I watched Big Brother live constantly. I used to dream about Big Brother every night. It's mad.
I've had dreams about Big Brother. I wouldn't say every night.
Honestly, I'm very influenced by what I watch just before I go to bed in my dreams. I am. I dream about Morrissey quite often. I have quite good dreams, actually. It's quite decent.
Maybe that should be your next blog.
I really want to make a drink before we do the feedback. But do you want to go down memory lane a bit longer?
No, I think it's clear how much
we could go on for several hours.
How also, much of an important thing it used to be.
We've still got a blast from the past to do. I think we should squeeze in another blast from the past before the end of the year. And
people have been waiting for blast from the past BB4 for about a year.
We've got to do BB4 in 2018. We've got to. Let's commit to it.
Yeah, of course we will.
We've committed to it. There you go. BB4. Oof.
I gotta take myself a serious ass dump. I never forget that quote.
Jesus.
And that was Gaetano from Africa.
You were saying watch Big Brother in Nigeria. Did we talk about that last week? Apparently it's in English.
It was the American fans that I met at Bots.
I want to try it. If it's in English.
Me too.
Let's try it. Let's track it down. If someone's
when
got
the
a
fuck
link,
is that on?
If someone's got a link
Probably
to that,
on
it's
now.
on now. It is on
for
now.
For fuck's sake.
We ain't gonna podcast it. Imagine if we did. Could do if it's good.
We should.
Yeah. If someone's got a link to Big Brother Nigeria and it is in English, can you send it to us, please? Thank you very much. Joseph might have it, or Melissa Bott, or someone like that.
Is it really on now?
Honestly, it is, because people have been talking about it. I'm going to make a drink. Gaz is going to investigate this new
Big Brother
program
Nigeria,
we can watch.
Our saviour.
I really want to, before we get into the feedback, because some people might switch off, like, fuck that. If you have only ever watched Big Brother UK and you're bereft, please, I've been saying this on Twitter to people, give Big Brother US a go. Give Big Brother Canada a go. Loads of people have said, Gaz, they give it a go and they don't like it. But you never used to like it.
No, I didn't used to like it.
You got to give it
I tell you what, I have always liked Canada.
So start with Canada,
I think because Canada has definitely influence from UK, you still got tasks, you still got like little twists and things like that. I think it's more accessible for a UK fan.
You could start with Celeb Big Brother US
watch
well.
that. Yeah. That was amazing. Yeah. Because it's only, 4 weeks?
Because some people were asking me what similar things they have to BBUK, and I was saying they have like Tree of Temptation type things. Yeah. They have like secret tasks.
Public vote sometimes.
But anyway, if you watch Big Brother, you watch it for the housemates and for the people and for the stories.
Actually, do you know what?
And they got live feed. So
got the live feed again. It's free. But
Canada one is, American one's.
Oh yeah. I don't watch American live feed because it's too hard to get hold of.
Yeah,
but
I do.
Canada just put it there on their website, so
Yeah.
get a fucking VPN and you're laughing.
And then you can see people have the natural conversations and have and they don't really smoke that much. But you can see those, although there is a lot of game talk, there is, of course, people talk about their lives as well. They have to. They're in there with nothing else to do, aren't they?
I would say, actually, a good place to start is actually Big Brother Canada 1.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Gary...
The characters are good.
Like, Gary's a very relatable character. It's the kind of person that we want to see on Big Brother.
Yeah. And all the characters are good.
But you don't get those characters, from what I've seen, in US Big Brother as much.
There's some good characters in Big Brother, yes.
But there doesn't seem to be so many people that have their own storyline. Their own journey to go on.
Journey. Guys, I need to pause. I'm going to get a drink.
Wait.
Oh. Firstly, thank you to Molly, who posted last week. Give us £10 if we would post our podcast.
I lured her into a donation, really, didn't I?
Yeah, if we would post our podcast that night, and we didn't. So
I said, post it. No, donate and see what happens. No, full well that you weren't going to post it.
I feel like we've got that money under false pretenses and we should give it back. Plus, you drank a bottle of her Prosecco.
She bought it kind of for my benefit, really.
I think when she's drunk, she does all sorts. So
she gives money to animal shelters.
Molly, we're not going to post this tonight again, unless you... Oh, no, she won't hear this till after. Don't worry. Thanks, Molly.
Thanks, Molly. And also, thanks, Rowan, for donating this week.
Rowan...
She's a sugar mama.
She's our mystery benefactor. And we got another donation this week, didn't we, from Keith?
Maybe we shouldn't say his surname.
No, just say
thanks, Keith.
Thank you so much, Keith. He sent us a nice message as well, so we'll say that.
Okay.
We're rolling in it. Keep rolling.
Well, I'd like to be, but I'm not yet, so
that'll
keep
be
going.
the end of it now.
Keep it coming.
No, it's over now. Big Brother's over. If you want Blast from the Past, we need at least £100 to do the next episode.
100 big coins. Let's go to the inbox. The final UK Big Brother inbox.
Oh, who's been sliding into our DMs?
Carl Gerard. He says,
Hi
Gallus and Lindsay. I just finished watching Sunday's episode and I'm really feeling a horrible feeling in the pit of my stomach about how much Big Brother themselves, along with a few ex-housemates, are calling it the last ever highlights show. It's really hitting me how much this show has been a part of all of our lives. I've been aware of this show since I was 11.
Oh, God.
When
Another young'un.
When my entire extended family would watch everything related to the show religiously, and every newspaper and talk show would reference it. I still remember the day Jade Goody was evicted and Graham Norton opened his show with a celebration because Jade was out.
I remember that.
Hang on.
I remember
You've
that.
remembered that slightly incorrect because Graham Norton was a big supporter.
Didn't he call her a pig?
No, he was a big supporter of Jade.
There was a joke of him. I remember vividly him calling her a pig.
It was the newspapers were calling her a pig, and it may have been referenced because he used to talk about the news at the start, didn't he?
Yeah.
But by the end of it, he was a massive supporter of Jade, and I think he was there to represent her at the final.
Well, I remember him calling her a pig.
Jade made it to the final, so I think he was. There were a few celebrities, but they brought celebrities down to support each housemate.
The tide did turn on Jade while she was in there, and also the second time it turned.
Yeah. I want to take a moment, just in case it never comes back, to thank you both for everything you do. You've made the past few seasons even more enjoyable to watch along with. I know you'll still be doing BBUSA/Canada, etc., and people might think I'm being dramatic, but unless you grew up in the UK and Ireland during the height of BB's fame, I don't think people can understand how much this show can mean to us culturally.
It's just what we were saying.
The past few years since I've started listening to you guys, I've felt so many lovely emotions hearing people as passionate as I've been for years, and it made me an even more hardcore fan. My cultural lexicon has been heavily shaped by Big Brother. Am I minging? I don't think I've gone a week without referencing the famous Jade/Shilpa fight to my best friend in years. You did not only order OXO cubes off the shopping list, so you're a liar. Not only are you a fake, but you're a liar. We consider the two of you a very big part of the...
him and his friend.
Him and friends.
Oh.
We consider the two of you a very big part of the BBUK universe in our friend group and speak about your pod and opinions like we would about the panel on bots.
Oh, wow.
We're even finding ourselves having the moments you love slipping into regular conversations. For example, I can't say washing machine like a normal person anymore, and I blame you both.
A few people have said that, actually.
I'm jumping around and rambling now, but I'm just feeling incredibly melancholy, and I haven't emailed for a while, so I wanted just to to just say, if this is the end of BBUK, the only thing I regret is that I didn't discover your podcast even earlier to enjoy more seasons with you. Thank you, Gaz and Lindsay, for playing such a vital role in this fandom. Sparkle emoji, love heart emoji, peace and love, Carl Gerard.
Oh, that's got me going. How nice is that?
That's really nice. As if you've actually got a group of friends that talk about Big Brother.
Cole, you should talk to Laurie and Rowan because they like to talk about our podcast a lot as well in a insane amount.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Not that we'll be podcasting that much, but they are like...
Laurie has considered doing a podcast on the podcast.
Yeah, Laurie is a mental BB on Blast fan, so you should chat with her because she would love it. She would love it.
It's funny to say, like, you know, people will talk about our opinions like we're the bots panel.
Yeah, but we know more than the fucking bots panel does.
I know. Why weren't we ever on the bots panel? Imagine if we were asked, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't. But it's funny what Carl was saying about the lexicon, because I said that the other day when you came
We just
round.
constantly quote Big Brother. We don't even think about it.
I said I already quoted Big Brother like 3 times.
Oh, did you? And then we thought about it. I was like,
I know yourself was one of them that I said.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just everything. There's so many catchphrases and it's... Thank you, Carl. Thank you for your support as well over the season, and I hope you will be watching USA and Canada because we don't want to lose you as a listener. And if you're not watching it, then start watching it because we need you along for the ride.
So we've got Joseph Larkin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't read the subject line of Carl's email. I just realised. I just said thank you. Channel 5, you've been evicted from relevance. You have 75 minutes to say goodbyes is the subject line.
I love people blocking Channel 5 on Twitter. That was so funny.
Hey guys, I've decided to break the habit of a lifetime and email.
Oh, thank you.
Joseph Larkin, he tweets us sometimes.
He
got
does.
a picture outside the BB house.
He tweets quite a bit.
It seems I've been making enough unintended contributions to the pod of late. Why not also abuse the email function too? It's all right, just don't abuse us.
Yeah.
In 2010... I remember being upset over the end of The Greatest Show. In 2015, it returned to Irish screens. Oh. They had a few years off.
Oh, bloody hell.
Poor Ireland. Our heart goes out to you. back in our retrospective hearts.
That's not. I like that. That's quite poetic. Our retrospective hearts. I'm going to write that down.
Got that as a tattoo.
Yeah.
Gaz's tattoo of the week. In 2015, it returned to Irish screens, met with unbridled joy.
Ooh,
and in 2018, to have it ripped away so quickly once again should be heartbreaking, but it's not.
Oh.
It's upsetting, but it's also a relief.
Oh.
The rebirth of Big Brother turned out to be a mutant.
This is good.
Leaving Channel 5 is the true rebirth.
Oh.
The hatchet job Frau and his minions have produced is offensive, in capital letters, to the real fans. And I most certainly will not miss it.
Wow. I like the way he's written this.
No, it's slightly poetic.
Yeah, it's
No
good.
matter what happens, here on out, it's been the greatest show ever produced, even in its most mutated of forms.
Wow.
History will show that no matter what...
The history book.
Seriously, they'll be learning about this in schools one day.
The books will show.
It has taught us so much. It's okay to be different.
That's true.
It's okay to think differently.
That's
and
true.
what's not okay. Without getting too personal, Big Brother has shaped the man I am today, as it has for many others. Weird side note, I've even broken up with people over this show. Don't worry, I do have a point. Today is not the day we lose Big Brother. Instead, it's the day we get our show back. And that's where you guys come in. I know you guys deal with an unimaginable amount of crap that would drive even the strongest people to the darkest depths of the soul. But both of you...
It's not that bad.
Well, actually, 3 of you, if I was to include the days of James, have made the hardest days of this era.
Thank you for that.
This is like James getting a mention. It's like Davina being mentioned.
Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you.
Well, actually, 3 of you, if I was to include the days of James, have made the hardest days of this era of the show so much more bearable.
Oh.
A cathartic, healing experience even. Aside from that, I want to say thank you before this Channel 5 era. I see all the... Aside from that, I want to say thank you. Before this Channel 5 era, I see all the horrific crap hurtled towards you both, particularly Lindsay, and it makes me sick.
Oh.
You, believe it or not, have taught me a lot over the years, accompanying Big Brother, namely, don't be afraid to speak your mind ever.
I'm not.
Ever.
I'm
in
not.
capital letters. Are you getting emotional again?
Yeah.
As we move forward, never forget, for every troll that hurls shit your way, through silent majority, the silent majority will always have your backs. Although the all-seeing eye of Big Brother in the UK and Ireland may well be closing, one last time, Big Brother Canada and the USA is still on the horizon. I look forward to the next evolution of the BB on Blast pod in the future, and just remember, we don't have to contend with either Pink Casino or Super Casino any ever again.
Good point.
Every cloud and all that. Joseph.
No more Callum and Nikki voting on. How nice was that?
P.S. If you've actually read down to this point, Jesus Christ, I envy your patience, he said.
How nice was that?
It was very sweet. And
wow.
It was nice for James to get a shout out because I was a listener before I was on this podcast, and I had a great time listening to you and James as well.
And James didn't watch this. I speak to James again, and he didn't watch this series, and I wish he had, because I think he would have enjoyed it. He would have really enjoyed it, but I can understand why he doesn't want to at the moment. But he would have enjoyed it, and it is a bit emotional for me because a lot of mine and James's relationship was tied up in Big Brother and watching Big Brother, and I suppose that hurts as well a bit, so thanks for bringing that up. No, not really. We're cool now, but it's, we've been through a lot, all of us, so moving on.
We've got 7 more subscribers on YouTube this month.
Do we?
Yeah, and our videos have been watched for a whopping 8.717 hours.
That's a lot, because they're not that long.
No. Okay, BBUK finale.
Thanks for that, Joseph. That was really, really nice. A really nice email.
That was very nice. That also made Lindsay cry.
I've cried at both so far.
This is from Andrew Bell.
Andrew Bell, don't make me cry.
That's not a name I recognise.
I recognise that name.
A highlight show should have been included, and the percentage... Well, this is very straight into the point.
I'm not going to cry at this one.
Bullet points. He's really took your keep it short thing
good.
Seriously. A highlight show should have been included, and the percentages of votes for each finalist.
Yeah, I agree.
The final wasn't even live. Much.
Do you know what? I texted Jack, who'd won, before he saw it.
How far in advance was it?
Don't know. But I went, Cameron's won. He was like, what did you tell me that for? I was like, don't matter. I was like, it's obvious anyway.
He just wanted to spoil
That was
him.
naughty of me, wasn't it? Normally they say, oh, you can't be on your phones, blah, 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 blah.
I'm not secure. I'm sure he saw you on your phone.
I just had my phone like down there, and I was drinking vodka like Hip Flask. Want to be edgy.
So the final wasn't even live, much to Miss Nikki Graham's lack of knowledge.
Oh yeah,
she made the mistake and announced the winner live on Twitter before Emma announced it on the telly. No.
Yeah, I knew that.
So she was in the vicinity.
I don't know. How early did she announce it? That's what I want to know.
Don't know. Doesn't say here.
Yeah, did you not know that?
But Nikki wasn't on bots, was she?
No. So how did she know?
Don't know. Did see her around, or someone else texted her, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. But then why would she tweet it?
Maybe it was Jack.
For 75 minutes show, Ben Frau should have left out all the adverts. For a 75-minute show.
Yeah, good luck with that.
That's why they got Big Brother in the first place, advertising revenue. I would have liked the BB fan sites to have been acknowledged like on TV. Ryland's had a few shout-outs to BB Spy this year.
It's alright.
I don't think we can expect too much.
We were happy just to be there.
Like we mentioned.
No, but we're
they know who we are.
We're the only Big Brother UK podcast.
That's true.
Aren't we? I think we are.
Well, Big Brother Radio?
Yeah, but that's based in America, really. Yeah, Gary's obviously on it.
UK correspondent.
Yeah.
Overall, I felt every segment was rushed. I do prefer an individual interview, as the contestants can be more free to express themselves in depth.
Yeah, I definitely prefer an individual interview, but Zoe and Kian is like, meh. Do you know what I mean?
What's it called again? John and...
What was that?
They did it in that chocolate task, and then it sort of fizzled out.
I had no idea what they were talking about there.
Overall, as Zoe and Kian made a close connection in the house, the awkwardness wasn't present during their interview. Just one final point, the duration of the series should have been the longest or extended for an extra 5 days. The finale is... Nothing good to say about this, haven't you? The finale should have been on a Saturday night on 9 p.m. live.
My Saturday?
From Andrew Bell.
Friday would have been good.
I like a Friday night finale. It should be Friday night.
I liked Andrew Bell's straightforward email.
Very to the point.
Yeah, no
hellos.
No thank
no
you.
Thanks. Just this. Should have done that. Thank you very much.
Not even a thank you very much. Thank you for your email, Andrew Bell. Andrew Bell, watch the international versions if you're not already, and you can complain like fuck about those too. Go on. Don't miss any out.
That's almost a little bit of me questioning if Andrew Bell's a real person.
Why?
It's a tiny part of me. I don't know. It's just. Not sure.
What, you think it's someone else?
Oh, could be.
Oh God.
No, but I don't. Well, you know.
Could be any one of them, couldn't it?
Well, this person clearly doesn't want their surname written out because it says name Angus at the top.
Oh, and also remember not to read out that other name that you always read out by mistake. Yeah.
Finale comment.
Angus. Okay, I've seen Angus on Twitter. I recognise the name.
Okay.
If it's the same Angus.
Is this surname?
Don't make Angus angry.
Angus said, the final was so rushed. How could they really fit it all in that time? It is the final of the final BB! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, like multiple exclamation marks he's put here. He's very angry about this point.
Angry
Angus. Didn't even get to speak to all the ex-housemates because of time constraints. Yeah, but did we want to?
We heard
Normally you wouldn't get to speak to any of them.
No. It's just like on BBUS when they didn't get to speak to Caitlin.
But at least we didn't get the friends and family out on the launch.
Fucking hell,
man. Caitlin?
Yeah, on BBUS, they didn't speak to her at the final, did they?
Did they not?
Because of Swaggy's proposal.
Oh, that's sad. Could have had a longer VT on the history of Big Brother.
Yeah, I agree. That could have been another 5 minutes long.
I am very disappointed. I am almost positive that Big Brother will return somewhere else, though.
Good. Was that it?
Yeah, short and sweet.
He was angry as well.
Yeah.
Can we have a nice one again now? I want to cry again. Thank you for your email, Angus. Chill out. Watch the international ones.
BBUK ... the end from the BB Hacker.
Oh God.
To whom it may concern.
At
VM and at BB_Superfan. This is the BB Hacker.
You doing BB Hacker voice?
One simple question: which was more shameless and cringeworthy? Hussein's clothing line plug, Louis G's single, or Swaggy C's proposal? Rank them.
Okay. Swaggy C's proposal was one. Then
Louis G's single.
Which should we listen to? Louis G's single.
Oh.
We could just listen to shall I get
Do you want it now or later?
I'll get it on this phone. You carry on.
To be fair, Big Brother housemates releasing a single. That's legacy.
Do you remember Jay McRae's one?
Oh fuck yeah. Nicola back in the day.
Nadia had one.
Nadia, a little bit of action. Rylan entered bots to that the other day. Came down the stairs to a little bit of action.
Wow. Louis G. What was the single called that? I can't find it.
He said, continue the email. The show is finally over. Professor Ben Frau deserves a knighthood for axing it. Security should have removed the man who shouted Netflix in the crowd.
That was Lewis.
Permission to tape his mouth. I am a terrible person. I thought it would be impossible to do a double exit with a final four. And Dr. Frau pulled it off again. Well played. Superfans, treasure your fireworks, big coins and chicken feather. I was the one who sent free milk to BB Spy.
No way. Cool.
Oh my god.
What?
Is it actually?
The BB Hacker sent the
milk.
milk.
Really? Did BB Spy tweet about the milk?
Yeah, the person who sent the milk replied and said, I sent you the milk. Unless people are claiming the milk when they're lying.
Exactly. Too bad I couldn't buy you plebs some life water. Rylan, Emma and Marcus are off to the job centre now. Remember to watch Inside the Tower of London and Cruising with Jay McDonald tonight. Channel 5 needs you, not. I am not going anywhere. I'll be hacking Big Brother Canada 7, BB Celeb, and in therapy with Roxanne next year. Stay tuned.
In therapy with Roxanne. That's a good one.
Boom emoji, devil emoji, boom emoji, devil emoji, boom emoji.
That is so Melissa Bot. Listen, I can't find Louis G's single, but
on YouTube you can't find it.
I can't find it. I don't know what it's under. Hold on, let me look at that email. There was something in it I wanted to comment on. Look at the fucking size of the writing. Jesus.
It's always like that. It's always the same format from the BB Hacker. They said they sent the milk.
Did you see someone? Yeah, but I don't know if I believe them. Prove it. Did you see someone tweet at Rylan saying, "Oh, get a job, mate"? And Rylan said, "Yeah, I'm in the job centre queue right now."
I did see that. But I can't spell Q.
Oh yeah, Rylan couldn't spell Q.
No, it's just put QUE. Bless him.
Still, he's doing better than us.
He's got Radio 2 show coming up.
Is he? Yeah. Radio 2?
Yeah. It's his next gig.
Okay.
Thank you. My final BBK feedback for now. Sorry it's long.
Lorcan.
Guess who's back?
Back again.
That's right. Lorcan Murphy is back again with another email.
Lorcan Murphy is watching those old series of BBUS at a rate of knots. I can't keep up with all the chat about that. I've had to outsource it to Laurie.
Guys, I just wanted to say that ever since I discovered your podcast last year, while looking for people's opinions on Chanel after launch night, my BB viewing experience has been seriously enhanced.
Oh, thank you.
The two of you have made every season, even the shit Sarah I will have no shit spoken about that series. That was a very good series.
It's hilarious.
At least 10 times more enjoyable. I won't lie, there have most definitely been times where I've been more excited for this pod than I have been for the show.
Yes.
Both of you are so great. A massive thanks for being not only entertainment, but also icons. Yes, icons.
Goodness.
Of the BB community in my eyes.
Wow.
Now, enough about you twats. The show is over. Joke, I still love you. The finale was a tough watch. I was a wreck from start to finish.
Aww.
I think the worst part for me was the mention of Brian. That was what really got me in tears. Rough memories. Haha, only joking. We love you, Brian. Also, shout out to the legend that is Laurie, because I would have been even more of a mess if it weren't for her talking me through it.
Yeah, Laurie is the best.
I still have so much to say, but Jesus Christ, this email is way too long. Sorry about that. Never forget the 50-word limit. Thank you.
Most people have long forgotten it.
To be honest, I don't think this is even that long.
No.
Thank you, Lindsay and Gaz, for hours and hours and hours and more hours of fun and general amazingness. BBUK forever, Lorcan Murphy.
Look, if you're going to email just complimenting us, you can keep it as long as you like. Thank you, Lorcan. I've really enjoyed getting to know you. I think you're great.
Getting to know you.
I like you.
Can I get that blanket over? I'm cold.
Yeah, what do you want? A hand? I'm hot. I don't know why. Do you want to turn it on?
Yeah. It's an electric blanket, viewers.
Yeah, it's not a blanket.
Not paid for by your donations.
It's not.
We had this already.
Careful.
Yeah.
Well, it's an electric throw, actually, not an electric blanket. Oh.
Thing is, what we call an electric blanket isn't actually a blanket. Have you ever thought about that? It's actually an electric bed mattress cover.
True. Wow.
Profound.
Sponsored by Casper Mattresses. Get further away from that mic if you're going to be burping all over it.
My love letter to BBUK humans. You know who this is from? Who's it from?
Melissa
Bott. Hello, Lindsay, Gaz, Nicotine Jack, Lindsay's mummy, and Towie Meow. Love heart eyes emoji.
Jack and my mum aren't here.
It's me, President Melissa Bott. The game is flawed. Year of the Woman, and we have 3 male winners. It's not still the year of the fucking woman. And also, Courtney does count as woman. Courtney, Ryan, Thomas, which is spelled Thomas, and David Cameron Cole. Bad humans win this show. Wendy and Public Eye were robbed. Democracy is the worst form of government except for all the others. British humans always make the wrong choice. Brexit, Eurovision, Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle. We didn't choose them to. Cameron just came out for the 37th time. Giving an 18-year-old £100,000 might ruin him, maybe.
Oh well.
Fuck me, this is way too long.
Yeah, she said it was long.
No, it's way too long.
But it's been funny so far.
On a positive note, 2018 has been a brilliant year for Big Brother. I've learned so much about humanity through BB. Conclusion, humans are disgusting and vile. They are horrible to each other. Humans are trash. Akeem's dog and Sambor are way better. Thanks to your last 4-hour pod, I didn't have to be bored while queuing outside the polling station. Yes, bots can vote in the California midterm election. Some impressive BB on Blast stats for you. In 2018, you've watched 6 Big Brother seasons, 186 episodes, 88 housemates slash guests, 4 quits, Roxanne, Kay, Meta, and Keisha Williams.
That's a deep reach.
3 ejections. She hasn't listed who they are though.
Lewis.
Ellis.
Yeah.
And
Is the other, did someone get ejected from US? No, Canada? No, it must be another English person.
Well, Roxanne left herself.
Was it a celeb who got ejected? No, celebs don't really get ejected, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
Rodrigo.
Oh, yeah.
2 rejected gate crashers.
Hussein and Isabella.
No.
Oh.
BB Canada were the gate crashers.
Those idiots.
Forgot their
Kirsten
names.
And Mikey. Jesus.
Oh my god, they're the rejected ones.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
I was thinking of the 2 that got in. I can't remember their names.
Veronica and
that other guy.
Oh, what was his name?
I liked him though.
Merritt.
Fucking
hell! Jesus. Wow.
1 Public Eye, 1 washing machine. And a partridge and a pear tree. 1 soundbot.
This is good. It's interesting.
1 owl.
It's like our best bits.
There were multiple Orwells in Big Brother. 1 Minion, 1 Julie Chen Moonves,
cushions.
and 0 Stormy Daniels. #me too. BB on Blast has done 43 podcasts, including this one. You know,
This is good.
total length equals 6,850 minutes, or 114.166 hours.
Oh my god.
Or 4.7569 days. Is that a true
This
stat?
year?
We've podcast for like nearly 5 days.
Fuck, no wonder we're tired.
24 Facebook videos, 1 excitement blog post,
1.
and 10 YouTube videos.
Wow.
Consumed 15 gallons of alcohol and 35 Uber drivers. I consume any Uber driver's life, you know. 3 trips to Elstree.
Yeah.
Is that
Because
right?
we went to the producers, we went to the house, then we went to the final. How does Melissa know this shit?
But I've been more than that. 2 box appearances,
Actually.
2 house tours,
Yeah.
2 Bitcoins. Wrong.
3 Bitcoins.
1 camera run tour.
Melissa Bot, you can have that Bitcoin if you bet.
Bet. 35 seconds of Channel 5 TV time and some feathers. We didn't pick up feathers.
I'm not interested
I took a feather from Jared, then I thought, why have I got this
I
feather?
don't want a feather. I appreciate people who do though.
Lindsay has tweeted 2,600 nasty tweets about Big Brother contestants. 2,599 of them are about Cameron, Dan Osborne and Widdicombe. Lindsay has reached 3,000 Twitter followers. Please give yourself a round of applause. You two are my 2nd and 6th favourite British humans respectively.
Lol. What? Who's the ones in between? Gaz is scrolling down the email now. He's got angry.
Finally, some shout outs to the
What
new...
did you cut out?
Nothing. I just
Don't
looked,
lie.
no, I just looked at what order she'd written us in the 2s and the hellos.
Oh. Come on, are you trying to work out who's the 2nd and who's the 6th? It's pretty obvious it ain't you.
Yeah, I know.
You're always telling her off.
Well, she's my least favourite fucking robot.
Aye! This is a good email.
Finally, some shout outs to the new people I found thanks to BBUK. Mr. BB Spy, who followed me on Monday. Super AV 24/7.
That's Jared. Super TV 24/7.
Oh, yeah. BBUK 24/7.
Hold on.
That's just
Andrew is
our
super,
friends.
Andrew is Super TV 20.
Yeah.
What's Jared?
BBUK 24/7.
That's it.
Mr. Big Blagger, who is very big.
Oh my god! Melissa Bot! Fucking rude piece of shit.
King of the GIF, Gary J69.
He's the king of the GIF.
GIF.
Oh god.
Dr. Alfie Sheldon, who will make a much better BBUK winner than Cameron. Queen Molly BBUK, my 3rd favourite British human. There you go.
Oh.
Mr. Lewis J81572488, who's very handsome.
He is quite nice looking, but he's too big-headed.
Ricky W Forever.
Oh yeah, that's Richie.
No, it's
Watkins.
Richie W Forever.
Yeah.
Towie Meow. BB on draft winner Rowan, congrats. Human Laurie, who is the kindest and best human ever, and Towie Meow.
Take back what you said about Big Blagger, Melissa Bot, otherwise we ain't reading out your emails again.
I'm not sad that BBUK is over because I have no emotions and I watch plenty of other shows.
Plus there's 2 Big Blaggers, so shush.
Please consider Season 1, Episode 1 of BBUS or even Survivor for Blast from the Past. All these shows began in the year 2000. I've left a personalised voicemail message followed by a tribute montage. Get some Kleenex. Read my blog, the Melissa blog.
I
Melissa
read her
Bot.
blog. I read her blog.
She's actually got a blog.
I retweeted it. It was quite a short blog though, Melissa Bot.
Melissa Bot will get back to you. Ciao.
Alright, well, if she's done us a montage, I'll be nice.
There's 2 here.
She shouldn't have said that though, Gaz. That's not cool.
About Big Blagger? No.
I
don't come on shaming people in our emails.
I don't appreciate that. Don't do that. This is your first and final warning, so watch yourself. It's just pointless.
I'm just opening up this attachment.
There's no point to it. But
It's not how we want to end our final podcast, is it?
Hopefully this will make it.
Human gas, human Lindsay, human gas, Cato E. Thank you for your Big Brother coverage this year. The Melissa Bot will get back to you. Fuck Channel 5 and Ben Fowl. I will destroy humans.
Oh my god, rude, bot!
Melissa Bot is cancelled. Melissa Bot is cancelled.
Melissa Bot is cancelled.
Oh, come on. It's a waste of our airtime.
That was Rob saying Melissa Bot is cancelled.
Yeah, because she doesn't only bother us, but she
Yeah.
bothers them as well.
She bothers them primarily because she's a parody account of one of them.
Yeah, but we give her too much airtime.
Shush, because this might be good.
It's loading. How long is it?
3 minutes. Like
You're ruining our podcast.
Like a torture task.
It is, yeah.
Put you in a drawer with Lady Sovereign.
Get the fuck out! Don't let the fucking door hit you on the way out, you fucking cunt. And he's got no socks on. Disgusting. On my daughter's birthday.
Wait, why? It's annoying.
Welcome to BB on Blast with me, Lindsay.
And me, Gaz.
And Howie. Howie.
Yeah.
There you go. We are discussing BBUK. Hello and welcome to BB on Blast. Is it too short? Is it too long?
Just right.
Yeah, just like that lovely, delicious porridge. It's me, Lindsay.
I thought you were talking about Isaac's dick. It's me, Gaz.
And here we are, covering BBUK.
你好，欢迎来到爆炸的大哥。
With me, Gaz.
And me, Lindsay.
Yeah. Join us live from China. Hello and welcome to BB on Blast with me, Gaz.
And me, Lindsay. Hello and welcome
to BB on Blast.
Soon to be deceased.
The penultimate edition of the final series
of BBUK, but not the penultimate edition of BB on Blast proper, because we will be here podcasting.
Hello and welcome to BB on Blast. I can't.
That was good.
I can't do it. You are to my, heathen North American ears.
Hello and welcome.
Hello and welcome.
We're not Megan.
To BB on Blast.
With me, Gaz.
Me, Lindsay.
And me, Arissa. At long last. Everyone listen to BB on Blast, which goes up whenever you guys want it to go.
Sample that, please. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Catch you later. Bye.
Well, the next 50 odd seconds is just a BB theme tune, maybe.
No, it can't be.
Believe me, Marcus and Emma will make sure that Big Brother will get back to you. One of you who's ever taken a seat in the box audience, to every one of our fabulous guests, our housemates, and of course you lot have watched home for the last time from me. Quite nice.
That was fun.
We're
dancing. Cool. Thank you.
Ended the show with that.
Thank you. That was yeah. We should have actually.
Do you
That
know
was
what?
cool.
It started off tedious and it got better.
That was really nice having. Don't say that.
It's true. I'm not going to lie.
No, because she obviously favours me over you, so you get the
No, it's just annoying. Like looped laughter. It's like it's a waste of our time.
My laughter's annoying.
Yes.
That was really nice having the Arissa bit in there, wasn't it? How cool was that?
Oh no, that was nice. That's when it got nice.
And we asked her to sample that, and she did. Thank you, Melissa Bart. You do have a heart after all.
She doesn't. She's a robot.
Made of stone. Thank you. We appreciate the time and effort. That takes time to do that shit, Gaz.
Yeah. Time could be
Gaz!
better spent elsewhere.
Gaz!
What?
I like those samples that she does. They're really good.
I don't mind one or two, but I'd rather they just kept more to the point. You know what I mean?
Melissa Bot, I like the samples. They're really good. Gaz is just jealous because he doesn't say as many funny things as me, so he doesn't get sampled as much.
I wish it was that. It's not. If it was that, I'd fully say it. It's not even that.
What is it?
I just think it's long-winded.
You're long-winded.
Latargo is here.
Oh God, he's long-winded.
Dry your eyes, mate. I know it's hard to take, but her mind has been made up. Is the
There's
subject
plenty
line.
more fish in the sea.
I feel like we sing that sometimes, don't we? Do we? I feel like we
I
have.
do like that song.
Dry your eyes, mate.
That'd be a good one to have at the end of Big Brother, actually.
Let us all give one big Jack sigh on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. He's put Is that what he does? I don't know what a Jack sigh is.
Me either. I wasn't going out with him.
Yeah, you should. You of all people should know. And that was me when Rylan waved goodbye on the last episode of BB Bots. But personally, thank you guys for a podcast adventure for the past few months. We went through Roxanne Punchgate to Lewis F holding Bao Bao, like the way he holds his penis. And I know the millions of BB on Blast fans, will agree that you motherfuckers should be knighted by the Queen. Without Big Brother, I wouldn't have found that Alfie is my son, that Gaz is my daddy, and Brooke and /or Charlotte, still remember her, is my soon-to-be baby mama. Remember Charlotte?
Charlotte?
Posh one from last year who pulled over that lamp when she was doing a strip dance, pole dance. Boring, you thought she was. Was she in there with her mum?
Oh, her!
Yeah.
She was in there with them. Oh, she was awful. God.
But don't worry, BBUK will be back on 2020, BB20 in 2020. Imagine that. Also, fuck Johnny Marr. Who's that?
It's Morrissey's guitarist.
And Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Much love. The
Agreed.
black version of Jack.
Blackjack. Yeah, I hate Johnny Marr. Good work, Latargo. I think he said he sent us a voicemail as well.
Oh.
It might
What,
have been
on that
different
email?
No, it might have been a different email.
Nothing on the bottom of that. Laurie, Friday podcast feedback, post finale.
Are you right? Do you want me to read some?
No, I'm okay. I'm fighting a bit of a head cold. Yeah, okay.
All right,
And
Laurie,
some post
don't need to know it's personal.
and some post BBUK blues.
Oh.
And the semi-blue wave I hoped for in a political vote on Tuesday in the US. I don't know what a semi-blue wave means.
I don't either, but it's probably a good thing.
But I sucked it right up and recorded a voicemail anyway. Please excuse my use of too many uhs.
We like an
sprinkled in. I blame the cold medicine.
We like an
Nonetheless, thank you both for all you've brought to my BB experience. Love you dearly. Love heart emoji. Ta-ta for now, Laurie. Loyal listener, Laurie.
We love you. I like the use of the word nonetheless as well.
Let's listen to Laurie.
Hey, Lindsay and Gaz. So, the finale of BBUK has happened. A couple days have gone by. I've cried and laughed and wept and got all verklempt reading Twitter after the show ended. Just wanted to send a little voicemail for your Friday podcast to say a thank you for all your coverage of the best show on television. And just to let you know, I did start watching Nikki Graham's series, and Rowan's going to be joining me, which I'm really going to enjoy because her and I DM'd a season earlier this year. And then, by a twist of fate, she came to the Pacific Northwest and we got to meet, which I sent a very long feedback about, which I thank you for reading because it was a really special thing. You guys brought two people from opposite sides of the U.S. together, and you didn't even know it. It was fun to keep a secret and get together and take a picture and send a little voicemail, and it was a really cool thing. And you guys deserve a pat on the back just for being a podcast that people love to listen to. And while we're in a stall period between now and Big Brother Canada and Celebrity Big Brother US, while you're on hiatus, I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. But if you get really bored, please feel free to do a blast from the past.
We will.
But if you'd be so kind to send out an email a few days before you guys do that, so I can make sure I've marathon watched the season, because I want to know what the hell you're talking about.
Marathon watching BB4.
Anyway, thank you. Love you both. Love the pod. Pet Towie. Have a little drink of Prosecco and laugh a lot. It's important. Just laugh a lot. We all love to hear you laugh. Anyway, peace out and TTFN.
Aww,
That was very sweet, Laurie.
That was very sweet. That got me going.
That broke Lindsay big time. Oh.
I know.
I don't know, there's not much to say, but that's just very
mad
nice.
to think that two people met because of us.
Was it really sprung upon us? They didn't tell us what was happening.
Yeah, they just sent us a Snapchat of themselves the other.
With the film with the cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it means a lot.
BBUK 2018 final. Joseph. Hey guys, I'm Lindsay. I've been listening to The Killers, all these things that I've done on repeat ever since BBUK used it for their compilation segment of the series.
Support your local Las Vegas artist, Joseph.
Don't worry, I'm writing this email in bed and not during a surgery case like my previous email. Lol. Did we even read that? I don't remember that detail.
No, apparently we forgot to read out his previous email.
Sorry. It was so nice seeing pictures of you guys in the BBUK Twitter community together during the live final.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with what one of you guys said on Twitter, that even though you guys have never met in person, once you do, it feels like you already know them. I felt the same way when I met Sister A here in Vegas a couple of weeks ago. Anyways, my thoughts about the finale. I got a bit teary-eyed whenever Emma's voice started to crack a bit during the finale. I really do hope the show comes back again. What drew me to watching your guys' version of Big Brother was the no-holds-bar attitude of the British housemates versus the conservative Filipino housemates.
Oh, God.
I always found the cursing and non-stop fighting so enticing to watch. Even though there won't be any BBK for a while, I will always be an avid fan and loyal listener to your guys' podcast. Can't wait to listen to the blast from the past BBK episodes. Joseph, the radiographer from Las Vegas.
Thanks, Joseph.
I feel like my impersonation went awry there.
It's quite good. Thanks, Joseph. Thanks for all your support. We're not really that interested in Big Brother Philippines, but we appreciate you
Not that interested.
for keeping us
Not at all.
updated.
Not at all interested.
We're not, but I appreciate your enthusiasm for it. And I thank you for your email. Thank you for all your support. And by the way, I beat Bowser on Super Mario Odyssey, so just saying.
Anthony S27.
Anthony from
Stitcher. Goodbye, Channel 5 Big Brother. Hi guys, Channel 5 Big Brother is finally over. Last week, one of your listeners asked your fave small funny moment on Big Brother.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is Watergate during CBB All Stars versus New Stars. When Austin Armacost accused Spencer Pratt of stealing water,
that was funny.
He yelled, "You can't survive without water. Water is essential to survival," which made me laugh. Who is your favourite Channel 5 housemate then? Mine is easily friend of the show, Power Trip Chris Wright.
Oh.
He's not really a friend of the show since he doesn't listen.
No, but I'm friends with him on Facebook. I like him.
Never have I seen someone who can speak that intelligently and thoughtfully in the diary room. His DRs were Shakespearean quality. So are his Big Brother tweets. Follow at Chris Wright.
His tweets are good.
You guys should invite him to the house and draw your cat Towie. He's a really talented artist.
He is a good artist. His drawings are really good. Actually, I wonder if we could get him on the podcast. What would we talk to him about, though? Just do like a retrospect.
Talk to him about.
Could just do like a retrospect. What was it like to live with Helen Wood?
Yeah.
Why couldn't you find the time to talk to Pointless Pav that time? You know, things like that.
Speaking of Power Trip, I've come across Power Trip Matthew's 2015 blog about his BB audition process.
Pigeon-chested twat.
Made some great and insightful points that would open your eyes. Gaz should read it. I should have sent this to you earlier this year. Anyway. BBK is gone. Maybe Lindsay should do more Facebook videos watching The Appearance. I think it must mean The Apprentice. Pointless, The Chase, or I'm a Celeb.
That would be fun to watch a quiz show and do a video, because then you can show how stupid you are because you don't know any of the answers.
Yeah, but on those shows, the questions are really easy, aren't they?
Well, Pointless ain't easy.
Who's your favourite Channel 5 housemate? You've got one?
There's so many. That's impossible. Are we talking celeb? Are we talking regular? To be honest, and people are going to boo me for this, my favourite is Lewis F. But that is recency bias. But probably celebrity-wise, it'd probably be like, I don't know, Kim Woodburn or something.
I was going to say Kim Woodburn.
Yeah. I really liked...
I like Jedward.
I liked Jedward. I really liked Austin Armacost. What other civilian ones did we like? I liked Isabel.
I liked
Isabel a lot. I liked her for changing my expectations of what I thought she was going to be.
What's he called? Dexter?
I liked Arthur.
Oh yeah, I liked Arthur, but he was gone too soon.
Yeah, he was gone too
I'll tell you
soon.
who I did like.
I like Dexter, yeah.
And I can't remember her fucking name.
Can't like her that much, then.
Was it Louise? Was her name Louisa? Not Louisa Zisman.
No.
The other Louisa that walked or was evicted. It was a very early Channel 5 series, and she was a bit like... She had potential to be a bit of a nasty Nick type character.
Oh.
She's a boyfriend of the brother of the girl from Steps.
Oh, yeah, Lydia.
Yeah,
I liked her too.
Lydia Letitia, is it? Or something?
She was in
Or
there
Lydia
with
something.
Benedict. I liked her
I liked
as well.
Lydia a lot. She was an interesting
I liked
housemate.
her, yeah. Was that Channel 5?
Yeah.
I liked Benedict as well. And I thought of another one then.
Ajoa?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly what I was thinking
Ajoa
of.
was quite good.
Elevena Reef.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went way too soon.
Definitely.
She got fucked by some voting issue or some...
Voting issue.
Aaron Allard Morgan I liked. Who else from Channel 5? Any other celebs who were really good? Gary Busey, of course. He was legendary.
I'm trying to think.
Let's
Sarah Harding was incredible to watch.
Yeah, she was good to watch.
It was messy, but she was incredible.
Oh, Mark O'Neill, he was just... he was... Every episode he was in was magic.
Courtney Act was one of the most important housemates, I think,
She was
to have
good.
to appear on Channel 5.
She wasn't that entertaining though, I don't think.
No, but she was educational.
Yeah, that's true. There's so many, and there's so many for different reasons. I really liked Austin Armacost calling everyone a cunt. I thought it was hilarious. Manta... Too many to mention.
Anthony's also sent us a load of links to Matthew Davies' blog, Jamie East interviewing Thomas on his podcast, which is also with Hussein, I think. And Jamie East interviewed Cameron on his podcast as well.
How come Jamie East can get everyone but we can't?
Because he's Jamie fucking East.
Oh, have you ever punched a horse in the face? Trinky asked him that.
Did he ask him that
On
before they were in the
Fox?
house?
Yeah.
Stupid.
And then
I think it was clean in the face, wasn't it?
Evander Holyfield actually had
said yes.
had punched a horse. Might not have been him, and if it's someone else black, I'm sorry, I'm not racist. Disclaimer.
What did Keith say? Do you read out his little comment that he said?
Yeah, please do. Keith sent us some money.
Thanks, Keith. He said, I love your podcast. You both are hilarious. I appreciate the time you spend making long shows. Cheers.
Oh, thanks, Keith. We appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks a lot. Are you on Twitter, Keith? I can't work out who you are. If so, say hello. Is that it?
No, we've got Nikki here.
Nikki?
Yeah.
Did she got some vodka?
Not that Nikki. I don't want to read the surname because she signs it just Nikki.
Oh,
Nikki.
it's Nikki with the cool fringe.
Mm-hmm.
She's a long-time friend of the show.
Hey, Lens and Gaz. I felt lost this week without BB, and it makes me sad that his future is uncertain. I have every faith if it will return. It has to. What a brilliant series it's been. Great housemates. I've loved all the tasks. It's been more like classic old school BB, which has been a joy to watch, and it needs to stay this way. So good riddance to Channel fucking 5.
Yes.
Shame Cameron won. We all know Lewis was the real winner of this series.
Yes.
Thank you both for all you do and have done for Big Brother and for Big Brother, not just like fans, for Big Brother itself. And we'll carry on to do. You make it so much more fun and enjoyable. I love your passion for the show. It's beautiful. Love heart.
Aww.
Emoji. Looking forward to the Blast from the Past pods.
God,
Everyone's waiting for those.
Fuck, I didn't know they were so in demand.
and
No one listened to it in the fucking time, man.
And we'll definitely
desperate now.
be watching BB Can and BBUS.
Yes, cool, Nikki.
Enjoy a little break. You deserve it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we
one.
do. Love ya, Nikki. Kiss face emoji. Kiss, kiss.
I like Nikki. She's really cool. She's like Molly. She's like someone who we would just obviously be friends with if we met her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's just like one of us.
One of us. 31 minutes ago, this last email came in, and the subject line is "One Last Time," and it's from Darren. Highland Gaz.
Didn't Darren send us some money one time as well?
Not sure.
Yeah, he did, like 2 weeks ago.
Thanks, Darren. Highland Gaz, thank you for all your pods. They've enhanced the BB experience. I will miss your inane wafflings. Bye, Darren. Is he the one that said shit about Lewis?
Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah. So give us £10 to call Lewis a cunt. I'll miss your inane wafflings.
Oh, okay, nice.
What?
I'm glad, because I nearly missed it. I always nearly missed the ones off the website because they look like they're from some
they
Chinese
look like spam, don't
spam email. So I'm just checking that I haven't missed any more.
And have you missed one from Latago? Because I'm sure he said he sent us a voicemail.
November the 2nd. That would have been on the last pod. No, nothing else from Latago.
Excuse me.
And do you know what? I'm really glad that I didn't miss this one because it's from...
Don't careful with the
Gmail's
names.
just frozen.
Careful with the names.
It's from Conflicted, remember?
Oh, no way.
But I think Conflicted now has a name, no? Ali. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Subject: one day goodbye will be farewell,
That's
you will never see the one you love again.
That's a Morrissey lyric.
Is it?
Shit. Oh my
Everyone's
god.
jumping on that bandwagon. Hi, Jinsey and Laz. So, this is the end of BBUK. Sad face. I unfortunately do think this is the end of BBUK, at least in its current form. So I wanted to just... talk about it coming to an end and its impact. But before I do, I wanted to say thank you to you both. I first found BB on Blast way back in the PG era, pre-Gaz, and was shocked to find a podcast of people with the same opinions as me that was so funny. I remember listening to the podcast about Helen calling Brian a rapist in year 9.
They were in year 9.
What do you mean year 9?
They were at school in year 9, I guess I'm saying, yeah.
The memories.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I remember working on my GCSE art projects while
Shit.
Lindsay solo podded BB17.
Oh god.
Back when Paul was liked Rest in Pieces.
Yeah, that was it. BBUS Paul. Yeah. That was the dark
back
times.
when Paul was liked Rest in Pieces. Okay.
Yeah. Shit,
I feel
you
like
have been here for a while.
I have, in a way, grown up with BB on Blast. And since I only started watching BBUK recently-ish, compared to how long the show has gone on for, I feel like how BBUK ending feels like is maybe how I would feel if BB on Blast ended.
Oh, that's nice.
He said, I don't know if that makes sense.
Is Ali a boy or a girl? Because it could be
could
both.
be either.
Could be both. Both, not both.
I think I just assumed boy, but...
I assume girl, but I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter.
So with that said, I wanted to just thank BBUK, not Ben Frau, because honestly, I hope Paddington 24/7 fails and he goes to complain to Paddington Station about how trains aren't getting in ratings and then he gets hit by one. But now that BBUK is coming to an end, I wanted to thank you guys at BB on Blast. So bear with, because this is going to get soppy.
It was already quite soppy, I thought, but...
First, to get this out of the way, Towie, thank you for all the mice and for being cute.
He's not caught a mouse in ages. Good.
I'm not a cat person, but woo, love Towie.
Oh, that's nice.
Second, thank you to the listeners who are always there to support and send love to Lindsay and Gaz. I love the community around BB on Blast and everyone. I feel like some listeners who only watch BBUK may drift off, so love you.
Yeah, please don't. We don't want to lose you.
Third, thank you, Gaz. I come from a background where I don't have any LGBT representation in my life. So it's amazing to have such a good role model and proud gay person. Low-key, when I saw you were a guest on the podcast for the first time, I was nervous because I love Lindsay and was scared the balance of the podcast would be broken. But you are so much fun and bring so much joy and enthusiasm, so love you lots.
Now Gaz is crying.
Finally, to the one I can't miss out, the public eye. No, Lindsay, I want to thank you for a couple of things. Thank you for the enthusiasm you bring to the podcast, for podding through all sorts of dire stuff, in brackets the X Factor, the voice, all sorts, for the listeners. Thank you for coping with some ridiculous trolls, but also thank you for being you, no pretending, no nonsense, just fun, and if you are half as good of a person as you seem on the podcast, you must be an all-around legend.
Fucking hell, man.
So that was the soppy and blah, but I thought since BBUK has come into a close, it's important to kind of remember all the work you put into BBUK pods. Also, I did this through the website. I don't know if it works. I did it the first time. I always get freaked out when you say my full name, so I'm just putting a weird email that doesn't have my name in it, lol. So yeah, love you lots. Ali with a kiss.
Don't say the full name.
No,
Oh my God.
She's a sign off Ali.
How nice was that?
That was really sweet.
Fuck.
It almost had me going then.
Fuck. That was so nice.
To be called a fucking role model and a proud gay person, that's really sweet.
And also, like, because when I I used to do the podcast with James, and then I did it on my own, which was terrible. It was awful. Don't listen to those. But when I first had Gaz on the podcast, I wasn't sure how it was going to go, and Gaz had a lot of followers, and I thought, I might pick up a few from that.
Yeah. You have.
Although now we've got the same.
You've leveled up.
Oh yeah, but I follow a lot more people than you do. But
my ratios are better, but.
And I think I was worried about like the chemistry we might have, and of course he was only a guest at first, and then he sort of wormed his way in. But I think it's worked so well. Like it's like me and James just used to do like a really short podcast. Really, well, it was very funny, but it was quite short and sweet. And James didn't ever do any preparation, whereas Gaz does too much. But it's just it has really grown massively and organically. And Gaz is such a passionate Big Brother fan and has brought such a lot to the podcast. And I wouldn't want to be doing it with anyone else.
Stop it, because you're making me cry.
It's true. I think it's come such a long way, and it's like I was thinking. Gaz is crying now. No, but I was thinking because I was thinking. Actually, I was saying to my counsellor, like, it's kind of sad in a way. I don't think James will listen to this, but it's kind of sad in a way that James never got to go to the house, even though he would have said he didn't want to, and that he didn't get to meet Arissa, even though he would have said he didn't want to. But I also said to my counsellor, to be honest, those things would have never happened with me and James because we didn't encourage a community. We were like, we don't want your fucking feedback, and we did. We were called Big Brother Bow, so we were trying to be more wannabe edgy and just being more cuntish. Whereas you've come along and made it more accessible, I think, and more. I don't know, not more PG because we're still fucking rude and offensive, but just more friendly in a way and less bitter.
Yeah,
and just more.
I hear you, but sometimes I feel like I'm too tame.
No, you're not. You can be quite cutting.
Yeah.
And just you bring such a wealth of knowledge about Big Brother with you, and I just think we have great chemistry now. And it was something I was worried about at the start, but literally 2 or 3 episodes in, we were away.
Yeah.
Weren't we?
Well, you said like I started as a guest. To be honest with you, we did that one together, and we just carried on from there. It's when I talk about this and like how this has happened, like for me it's always, I always say, like, I used to listen to this podcast before, and obviously it's a bit, I suppose it's sad in a way, like had your circumstances not changed, this would never have happened, but then like you say, I suppose something nice comes out of it at the end.
Shit happens and life happens and things happen,
We met from tweeting Big Brother together, like we're Twitter friends first, and then we decided to watch a show together, and then we decided to just sort of seem to like organically go towards podcasting together. And now you're definitely like one of the best friends that I have. Like
I definitely see more of you than most of my other friends.
I think I spend more time with you than any of my friends.
Definitely at the moment.
Yeah, of course. But like I wouldn't change that at all. Some of my friends might, but
tough.
But I don't know. I have a few core friends who are very, very important to me, and you're definitely very important.
Am I in the core 4?
Yeah, you are. I'm trying to be emotional, but I've got stomach pain.
I can't cope with all this. It's too much. It's too much. It's too soppy.
I'll tell you something else as well. Because I walked into this podcast late, and because you constantly remind me it's your podcast.
No, I don't. I do jokingly, but look at the who's on the picture. It's me and you.
Yeah. Also, somebody tweeted like a sort of running through GIF of all the logos of the fan sites. Only ours is egotistical enough to have our fucking faces right there.
It's definitely 100% both of our podcasts.
But and I said this in conversation with Arissa. I said, actually, I always feel like you're the star. And
Shut up.
No, I do. That's
when
what I feel.
Did you say that to her?
In the bar.
Did you?
Yeah, I sort of feel like I'm kind of like in the shadow of Lindsay.
That is insane.
But like when I hear someone say something so nice about me, saying that I'm a role model to them, role model to your kids though,
I'm so shocked.
and I feel like, oh, Wow, people do value Gaz as part of Gaz and Lindsay.
I'm so shocked to hear you say something humble. I am literally agog. You ran around acting like you're the fucking star of everything. So I'm very shocked to hear you say that. And also, think about how many fans you have of this show. Sorry, I shouldn't say fans. That sounds big-headed. But how many people who... No, but I'm not talking about friends. I'm talking about fans of you who... fancy you or just like you or just like are into you, and they're gay guys who are not into me for the same reason. I'm not saying that people are just objectifying you, but that really shocks me to hear you say that.
I know, because I talk a big game, and sometimes I feel like I have these two very conflicting sides of my personality. One which is very out there, and then I do have a lot of underlying insecurity as well. Yeah, but don't we all?
Yeah, everybody does. I guess that's so funny to you say that. I'm quite shook. I'm shook. We always get people writing in to ask for your advice on things and stuff. And you are the gay voice of this podcast. I'm just a boring straight person. So my opinion.
Yeah,
on
but
these
you're
things,
the best kind of boring straight person.
I'm like Michelle Visage.
Yeah,
I've knocked on those doors.
What do they call that? An ally of the community.
Oh God, I don't want to be that.
But honestly, it must have been Ali's first or second email that when people thanked me for sharing the story about coming out and stuff like that, and I think it was Ali that did share that.
It was.
And I sent a little cap of one of the sentences in there to my boyfriend, and to me that just made... that sound like Brooke now, saying if I've changed one person's life, but it just like made me realise how valuable actually sitting and talking about your experience could be for someone. You don't really think about it. When we're here, trust me, we talk so much shit that we don't know what we've said. No. Because Lindsay and I, when we do this, it's just like we're just the same now as we are when we're not recording. Yeah. In the Superfan chat the other day, we had to ask some topic that we spoke about. Did we talk about it on the podcast, or was that just us offline? And turns out it was on the fucking podcast, and it was about licking arseholes or putting your finger up a bum. So like, what you get is really the real us, and sometimes we probably open up a little bit too much, or more than we would have thought we should. But I don't know where that was going, but sometimes you just like
I think
you just think you're sitting here chatting shit and you don't realise that it's going to mean something to someone.
But it's like listening to Judy Girl, listening to them talk about race issues. It opens your eyes to a new perspective. And someone listening to me ranting about feminism, even though some people might find it a turn off, there'll be some people who will listen to that and be like, shit, I never looked at it that way. And that's no, exactly, you couldn't give two fucks. But there's the odd one or two people, especially if you think someone's listening to us doing their fucking GCSEs, that's a young person. We're talking to a young person, and that's true, old as fuck, and we're idiots.
He was listening to that, or she.
Yeah.
That was back in the days of Bile, so
that's mad.
You're corrupting the youth.
Thanks for mentioning James, guys. I do appreciate it, and he would too if he.
I feel like this is the ending of like we're doing a BB on Blast ending.
Like this is your life.
I know.
Is that it? Is that all the email? Have you double checked that that's all of them?
Yeah.
There's no more for the website or anything.
No,
I just don't want to miss any because we nearly missed that one and it was really special. So
I'm really glad we ended with that one.
Yeah, that was so nice, guys. BB on Blast is not ending. We will do a blast from the past.
Me,
Gaz is having an issue.
Lindsay and Tawi will do all that we can to make sure that BB on Blast does get back to you.
We'll definitely do another couple of podcasts before the end of the year. Then it'll be
with the support of my DVD collection.
Yeah, then it'll be BBUS, then it'll be BB Canada, then it'll be BBUS, and then BBUS is on for 3 fucking months, so.
Then fucking Dead Set eventually next Halloween.
Then
as promised this Halloween.
Then BBUK will be back on, so don't fret. But do watch the international versions if you haven't already. Gaz is in really bad pain. Are you alright, dear?
I think I'm okay, but I'm not sure.
You look pain.
I think I shouldn't have drank alcohol today.
And you shouldn't have had that bit of food that I give you.
Nor that. I'm suffering with my digestive system, guys. I need some prune juice.
Yeah, you need to lie on your front.
Like Thomas.
Prone. Should we finish?
I think we should finish.
It's 3.5 hours.
I kind of don't want it to finish yet, though.
I know. I don't know what else to say, though. That's so meaningful. Like, now we are just... We're not even that drunk, are we? We've only had a couple of drinks. But it's...
I'm not drunk.
It's very meaningful. And for those people who go, oh, you know, you put a lot of time and effort into it. Yeah, we do, but we do it because we like doing it. And we don't do it for money, and we don't do it for any other reason than
Sometimes
we like doing it.
by the end we get a bit moany.
Sometimes we're well ratty at the end. Sometimes I'm ratty at the beginning. I'm quite an obnoxious and annoying person, I've realised. And Gaz is extremely obnoxious. He's not that annoying, but he's very obnoxious and arrogant. So there must be times when people listen. I wonder if there's some people who listen who hate me and really like you, or really like you.
No one's ever said it.
There must be some, because I listen to some podcasts where I like some people on and not the other.
Yeah.
And when one person's like, oh, shut the fuck up and let the other... There must be some people.
Surely those people don't listen, no?
No, because I do. I hate listening to the people I don't like.
Oh, God.
If you hate
you're
one
my
of
hater,
us, right in and
no,
tell us.
I don't.
No, do.
Actually, do. I don't know.
Do.
If you want to, do.
It wouldn't bother me. Just say what you don't like about us, and then we'll just bitch
Don't
about
ask for that.
No.
It's like Akeem saying, should I be in the final?
Oh, yeah. And plus it will upset us.
Yeah, so Lindsay's asking for that, but she can't
No.
take it when it comes, so don't.
Yeah, Jonathan Clark, don't bother. Stay on that M25.
Also, what are these people already saying about all the trolls and the bashing?
I know.
And to be honest, most of that's targeted at you,
But do
because
you know
you're
what?
more vocal than me.
Do you know what? I encourage it, and I do like an argument. So I'm victim blaming myself, but Gaz doesn't start as many rows as I do. So you know, you get what you put out.
The thing is, if you look at how many tweets I've put out this year, I've not been in front of the
It's 'cause
TV.
you've not been watching it.
So I couldn't really. There's no one to argue with.
I am actually looking forward to having a little bit of a break. I bet we'll get bored and do another podcast though, at least within the next month.
Probably.
We've got to do one in November, one in December, maybe.
Yeah, keep it ticking over.
Yeah, got to keep the
Keep those donations coming in.
Yeah, keep the subscribers subscribed. Leave us a review on iTunes.
Come on, let's wrap it.
Read my book, First Aid Kit Girl. No, I need to do an audiobook of First Aid Kit Girl, so I've been told. Thanks to everyone. I would read out a big long list of everyone, but you know who you are. We love you. We love you so much. And Big Brother's over. Big Brother might be coming back.
Yeah, actually,
Go on.
we should say thank yous. Like, thank you to anyone who's ever subscribed on iTunes,
Who's
Spreaker,
ever retweeted us.
Stitcher, who's liked our tweets,
Yeah.
who's direct messaged us,
Mhm.
who's sent us emails, who's been to the website to look at our photos that never change, apart from there are some new ones now.
I've added some new ones.
Who's donated to our PayPal via bbonblast@gmail.com.
No, it's just on the BB on Blast homepage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it only?
Yeah.
I missed the trick there.
If you watched my naked attraction video I did yesterday on the Facebook
Yeah,
page,
who
good luck
watched
to you.
who watched our YouTube videos, our Elstree vlogs, who made a GIF of us doing ridiculous things in
You
the
were going to say
street.
about the picture.
Oh yeah, who put up with me spilling a coffee on a photo, and a artwork.
Why have they put that up in
Oh.
the window now?
Okay, but I'm glad you.
See, you thought it was ending.
Thought it was over.
It's not.
Okay, if you saw the Elstree vlog where we went to the house tour, I guess, wasn't it? Or the production meeting, I don't know. I bought a coffee on the way. We were going around the shops, like looking in the charity shops. Then we've seen this outlet shop. It looked like full of crap. I thought Lindsay will like that. Then we found the cat ears. That was the CBB launch. Then we found the cat ears.
Yeah.
Lindsay's shopping away. I put my coffee down, turn around with my backpack, knock it over a fucking artwork. Which, how much did she say?
50, it said 50 on it, but she said it was 150.
She said it was £100 art, £150 artwork.
Yeah.
So I wake up drunk after the fucking final BB final, get my shit together, shower, wander off down Elstree High Street, thinking, shit, I need to get something to
Oh, was
make
it
me
in the
feel
morning
better.
after
The
that?
morning after that, yeah. And I passed that fucking outlet store, and that artwork is hanging
In the
pride of place in the
window.
middle of the window, and it literally looks like coffee stains, doesn't it?
Is it the coffee stains on it?
I swear that was the artwork already.
No, I think...
Because I said to her, like,
yeah.
at least it, like, looks like part of the painting
Yeah.
or whatever.
Did it say £50 still?
Yeah, it had £50 price.
Fuck, is
tag.
going to buy that for £50?
No fucker.
You know when I went down to Borehamwood, because I went earlier than you the other day,
Oh, yeah.
I went in that shop.
Did you?
Yeah, just for a little nose round. And
Yeah.
I didn't see that artwork in there. But I didn't see no cat ears either.
You didn't look
that
in the
shop
window,
has
though.
just got loads of chocolate in it. That's pretty much it.
Actually, do watch that vlog if you haven't seen it. It's
Yeah.
funny. And we'll put the photo of the artwork on the Blast Twitter.
And we'll also try and do a bit of extra content. Like I'll film myself watching some stupid TV shows, and Gaz will go and interview some people on the street or something. Find out what he's saying. I don't know, guys. What do you want us to podcast about if Big Brother's not on? I'm not saying we're going to do it, but if you got an idea, you could suggest it to us.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not.
I don't know if we need something else though.
I don't think we've got time for something else. But if something really good comes on, and you think
if something pressing that could make us some money.
Yeah, like something that people actually watch.
Something in the UK media where we can get some fucking attention. I might be able to make a career out of it, please.
Yeah, mind you, we did that Love Island video. No cunt watched that, and that show is really popular.
Are you sure?
So.
I think that got quite a few views.
Did it? Not that many. 6 million people watched Love Island.
I'm about to say 6 million viewers on our YouTube video.
Yeah, we're balling. Anyway. Follow me on Twitter, @VM.
Follow me on Twitter, @BB_superfan. Follow the BB on Blast Twitter.
Yeah, please follow that because it's not got enough followers. It looks embarrassing.
Looks embarrassing. When we go to the PR of like housemates saying, "Can we get an interview?"
Yeah,
we've got less than 1,000 followers. They ain't gonna do that.
Come on.
Can you please follow us? Tell a friend to follow. Tell your parents to follow.
Follow it with your fake accounts, not just your real accounts. Follow it with your troll accounts.
Follow it across all accounts you have.
Yeah, and. That's it. It's
That's
over.
That's
Thank you. Thanks for listening. We love you. See you very, very soon. Bye. Say bye, Terry.
He's purring like a beast. Bye.